Greetings, everybody. Welcome to a surprise live stream. This live stream's not planned, it's impromptu. Thought I would do something for my movie channel here, which has a new title, Mayo's Movie Madness. Hey, I changed the title again, huh? It's going to be the new title for 2024, or at least for the first week of 2024. So we'll see how it goes. And I know I'm going to have, hopefully, at least one person joining me here today who I gave a heads up to that I'd be doing this with. So let me wait for him to get here, hopefully. And if there are other people that want to talk about movies or TV or anything like that, it doesn't just have to be movies. It can be television. You can come over here and you can join us. Hello, Mike. This is remember, folks, and remember, Mike and all. This is a movie channel now. This particular channel. So that's what we're gonna focus on. What's a good word, Richard? Okay. Let's see. Hope he gets here. And we will be going straight ahead with this. Looking forward to it. As I say, this is a smaller channel. Obviously, it's not my main channel, which is the bigger channel. So this takes some growing, and I see my guest is here. And I wonder if he had trouble finding this. I don't know, because after all, well, it might have just popped up because I have a new title. So, again, here he is. And you know who he is, and he's shaking his head. What's up, Tom?
Greetings.
Greetings. Thanks for
How
being
are you?
here.
Yes.
Well, all right. Just figured I don't know. I'm just sitting here hanging out at these
Yeah.
god awful, in my opinion, days after Christmas. They're just horrible. They're just glue. At least here it's rainy and gloomy. And she's still got Christmas program on out there. Christmas was
Mm.
over 2 days ago. Stop, And I'm like, I just want to do something. So I figured I put on one of my new shirts that
Right.
I got here.
Yeah.
Although, I love
Very
how
good.
these are like, these don't really. I guess they're all different sizes. Like these don't fit the way they should. They're the same cut or size, but some of them fit differently than others. So I'm here, and you're here, and
And I got a big old stack of films that I picked up recently.
oh, I was just wondering. I didn't want
So
to push you into that. I
yeah.
definitely want you to share them, but I
Yeah.
was just wondering if you were ready to go there. Because before we start, I had, I don't know, I was just like
Yeah.
sitting here today going around channels, and I said, let me look at Tom's movie channel. And I went back there and I looked, and why don't I remember you showing us that you bought the Five Planet of the Apes Blu-ray set? I
I
saw that,
yeah, I did.
and I, and
Did
I
I?
didn't
Did I?
remember.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Yeah, because I didn't remember
Yeah.
that. Oh, look at this.
Mm.
Oh boy. Oh wee.
Ooh.
Well, maybe 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 she wants to switch over to Tom from Richard.
No, 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 no. I couldn't do that to Richard.
you know.
Anyways,
So, what's the
yeah.
good word,
So cool.
folks? And Tom, tell me.
Well, just, saw a couple movies over saw one on Christmas Eve, one on Christmas Day. I saw the film The Iron Claw, which is about the about the Von Erich wrestling family from the 80s and 90s.
Hmm.
And that was really sad. And then I saw Aquaman 2 on Christmas Day. Saw it at night. But that was fun. I didn't think it was as bad as a lot of the critics were giving it. But again, I enjoyed the first one, so I had fun with the second one.
This one they've
It
been
wasn't a good
advertising.
movie by any. Yeah,
I didn't know it was a sequel. I didn't know what was it. I thought it was maybe yet another reboot. I didn't know it was like another sequel.
yeah.
But he doesn't look
No,
anything
no,
like
no.
the
This
Aquaman
is
I
this
expect.
is yeah. This is the last movie. Right. No, this is the last movie of the old regime. In 2025, that's gonna be all new and rebooted again. So
Okay.
we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I mean, I got no, I have no interest in Wonka, James or Richard. Sorry, I've got no interest at all in seeing the
Yeah,
new
me
Wonka
either.
film.
Although everybody that sees it, well, are telling me they liked it, but I don't care. I'm just not interested, honestly. You know,
Yeah.
but glad it's good, but I'm just not interested in it.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what do you? What kind of pile you have there?
Well,
What's
let's
going
see
on?
here. We got the original The Wicker Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know. Yeah, I haven't seen this in a while, so I had it on DVD, so I thought I'd upgrade on Blu-ray. One that I gotta get the other two, but I was a big fan of the Austin Powers films,
Mhm.
so watched this last night, and it still holds up. I really enjoy it.
Is that the one with Fat Bastard or whatever?
No,
Is
that's the third. That's the no, that's two and three has Fat Bastard in it,
I
I
don't
think.
know. I don't remember.
Yeah. One that I enjoyed called Vision Quest.
Oh, geez,
This
Vision
is like,
Quest.
yeah. I mean, I was a wrestler in high school, and then the kid plays a wrestler in high school. So it's been a while since I watched this. So
Matthew Bodine. I know. Right? Is that his name? Bodine.
yeah, Modine with an
Modine.
M.
Jethro
Yeah,
Bodine. I know him from a
yeah,
lot of freaking movies, but
yeah,
not that. I don't watch that one though.
yeah. A really good one from Ridley Scott, Black Hawk Down. This is the Steelbook edition.
Yeah.
And let's see here, one that came out earlier this year. I used to love raunchy, comedies, and then this is kind of bringing back the raunchy comedies. This is No Hard Feelings with
No,
Jennifer
those look
Lawrence.
like the kind of movies. Is that a
Yeah,
rom com?
no, well, a raunchy one.
I don't know the difference.
So plus she does full frontal in this one.
Oh,
If you
well,
know,
yeah, that's
yeah,
all right for me because I'll tell you, those are the kind of ones my
that's all right for
girlfriend
me.
has me watch a lot of those things, and she had in the
Yeah,
past, and ugh,
right, yeah.
oh, you're
Oppenheimer. I talked
kidding.
about it. Yeah, I picked that one up. I haven't watched it yet. Um, this is Bobby D. This is the
Oh my
Last
God.
Tycoon from 1970. Yeah, 75 or 76. 76. Yeah. This is Elia Kazan's last film that he directed.
Oh, young. That's a young
And
Robbie D.
this is the only movie you'll see Jack Nicholson and Robert De Niro in right here. And Jack's got a about a 10, 15-minute cameo in this, and he knocks De Niro's character out, which is kind of funny. You'll see the picture right there. You'll see that's Jack there sitting next to Robert De Niro. So fun. I really enjoyed this one. This is by Ari Aster, called Beau is Afraid. This came out earlier this year. This is Joaquin Phoenix. Um,
Yeah,
really, really,
I remember.
really good. Yeah. The movie Francis won another Oscar for Three Billboards of what is this called? Three Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri,
Mhm.
with Woody Harrelson's in this one as well, and Sam Rockwell. So good cast, but I missed it. I didn't get to see it when it came out back in, was it 2 3 years ago? So 2017 already. Wow, damn, 6 years ago. And then last but not least, Ad Astra with Brad Pitt. So, and
That's
that
not
one just came
least.
out recently as well.
Boy, you sure watch everything.
Yeah.
I gotta hand it to you. That's
Yeah.
definitely not me. Although last night I did watch some stuff out of my wheelhouse.
Okay.
I watched a 1935 movie called Top Hat
Ah.
with Fred Astaire and
Mm.
Ginger Rogers, which was not bad actually.
Right.
I love the set design in those. Some of those early movies have an Art Deco look about them, the way
Right.
they have the sets. And it's really nice. And of course, I admire those two, the way they dance. And they were great dancer partners. However, I don't know. I expected them to look a little bit more. See, you know,
Right.
they're not like the most best looking of the batch. I mean, I'm not, I'm just saying for that kind of role. But Fred Astaire, I mean, in particular, he's kind of like an ordinary guy. But then, of
Mm.
course, I wound up watching It's a Wonderful Life again, which I hadn't seen in about
Yeah.
15 years, over 15 years, something
Yeah.
like
I
that.
meant to watch that the other day, but I just time passed by. So, did
Yeah,
you shed a tear for that one or no?
not this time, but I have. I
Oh,
remember I remember specifically in 2006. I like watched it, and I remember that year because that Christmas was like a special
mm,
Christmas. For some reason, it just hit me that year, and I like really wanted to like have a good Christmas, and I did
yeah.
that year. But this one was lousy because we were both sick, my girlfriend and I, and
Oh
it just
yeah.
wasn't really good. She's still not doing well, and I'm like doing better, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
So yeah, as far as other things go, I don't know how many people go. This is totally by surprise coming here, doing this. I don't know how many people are going to be showing up in the comments. I figure we just maybe could talk about a few things. I had an interesting talk with Danny Ambrosi about how to
Oh, yeah.
organize movie collections, and we
Mm,
talked about it at this morning's stream that I did. And it was so funny. I'm not going to spoil it, but as soon as I'm able to, because it takes a while to process, I'm going to chop out
right.
just that little section and bring it over here to the movie channel. And I'm going to
Uh,
make a little mini thing. I think it was pretty hilarious. You know, I used to get really crazy how I organize and try to index my movies too. And now I just do. I just put them on the shelf, and alphabetically or semi-alphabetically, and that's easy enough for me.
right.
So,
Right.
what else can I say? As far as well, looking for anything new to talk about, of course, that includes the Odd Couple. We might as well put it down here
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Blue's
posterity.
second season's done. Finished it the other night, and I gotta say, 10 times better. I mean, this wipes the floor of the first season. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
it
just,
does.
we've talked about it before. I mean, it's fast, it's loose, it's just, the writing is good. I mean, even the actors, Randall and Klugman are really really superb in this season.
Well, yeah, because they have more to feed on because of the live audience situation
Right.
too, and so
Yeah.
like you said, it's a lot loosey goosey and stuff like that. The other, they really
Right.
hated doing the first season the way it was. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked. I mean, the last few episodes. The good bad boy. So about when Oscar Felix brings the kid home or whatever, and then he wants to take his daughter to the dance.
Yeah,
Um,
that's pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean,
And
that's not a bad one. Yeah,
Psychic Schmikeik. I'm trying to
yeah,
remember what the
yeah,
psychic Felix thinks he's psychic.
yeah.
I have like I just started season three. Now we've talked about this before, but
Okay,
season three is where the edits start. However, the
okay,
first episode does not have an edit in it that I know of.
okay.
There's a list somewhere. I know on Amazon somebody put it up. People are pretty pissed off over there because they put the Blu-rays out. They
Right,
enhanced the quality, which they are enhanced,
right. Yes.
but you know but they still have the edited ones. And some of them it's a damn shame because you've already seen times where like Felix might sing a line or might say
Right.
something of music, and that's not like one of these. Oh wait a minute, is the Buttercup one
There, there's the one in
with Murray
season
with
two that I yeah. There's the one with the Asian wrestler that I'm
yeah.
surprised they didn't edit out the joke at the end where they're kind of talking, you know,
What was it? I forget what
talking
they
like,
said.
Rockery,
Oh, that stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no, yes, you
yeah,
got. Well, I talked about that because they're not edited for like political correctness. They're edited for song
right,
rights, is what they are.
okay,
And it's
right,
like it's a damn shame because again, uh, Jack Sue, I think that's the actor's name, had no
yeah,
problem
right,
doing that back in the
right,
'72 or '71 or two, whenever it was. And
right,
that's how some not all some people
hmm
have a dialect like that. And I really do. But as far as that goes, um there's a few where they sing a line here or there. Did they do the I'm trying to
right.
think if that was the one Murray doing that Buttercup dance. Is that one of the one? Did you get to that one, or is that later on that I missed? I probably
Yeah,
or did
that
I screw that up
doesn't
for you?
ring a bell yet.
I don't know. It's like because and there's like some lines that stay in there, even though they're singing a line from a song or they're humming something. They left it in for some time. Maybe they
Well,
paid
or
for it.
that, or as an open domain,
Public domain.
or
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, public domain.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. So yeah, I can't wait till I don't know, the first episode of the third season. I got like one of my favorite lines. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to spoil it. I'll tell you what it is later. It's one of my favorite
Mm,
lines. from the whole series, isn't it? But yeah, so we're kind of now we're done. Our conversation's done. No, we're not done.
That's it. See you later, everyone.
But there's nothing else to because this is what I mean. This is I'm going to try to build this channel, but I just changed it. The name has nothing to do with it. It's still
Yeah.
I'm not satisfied. I still wasn't satisfied with the name. I left the last one a long time, but now I changed it again. It's Mayo's Movie Madness, which I'd used before. How can I tell you? I'm back to that again. Movie madness implies a number of things, just craziness and insanity with all kinds of movies. And the other thing implies the horror aspect madness too. So it goes both ways. And I changed my avatar, which is not showing up everywhere. I got my face with the eyes out of there,
Hmm.
the one I was using with my eyeball not blank. Now I'm using Boris Karloff. I think because I like horror the best, and Karloff's the king of horror. So I have him like movie madness. I have him like that. And
Hmm.
yeah, with that, folks, it was nice talking to you for 15 minutes. No, I'm kidding. Come on, guys. Let's go. Somebody mentioned, what is the point of this? Somebody just said, Harold, I'm sorry, but you just say Rudolph Shiny New Year. Okay. What about it? I, I watched a couple of those too, by the way. I went through Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Rankin and
Right.
Bass, and I went through Santa Claus is Coming to Town. We watched that again, and there you go. So
Hmm.
Oh, I don't believe we're going to ask. Okay, but whatever. This is all part of the discussion. The movie, Star Wars comes up.
Well,
Star Trek
yeah,
all the way.
if you're talking movies, yeah, the original Star Wars for me.
You know,
You know.
I go. I don't. I'm not a. I'll never be a Star Wars guy. So, but I'll take the Star Trek stuff, and even that, I'm not a Star Trek guy. You thought it was odd. Huh? By the way, did I tell you? Maybe I didn't. This is what's weird. I recently watched the Odd Couple movie from '68, I guess.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I don't have it on Blu-ray, so I watched the DVD, and it looked like a Blu-ray. It
Hmm.
looked like all my Blu-rays because it was great
Well,
quality. I
playing a
boosted up.
DVD, yeah, playing a DVD on Blu-ray does enhance the DVD.
Plus, I do that thing that a lot of people, including myself, don't like. I have my setting to. It's called Judder on mine. Some people call it soap opera thing. I got it up 3 or 4 notches, not up to 10. I would never do that because then it looks like complete videotape.
Right.
Doesn't look, but just enough to clear it the way I like it, make it look sharp to the way I like it, but but it's still retaining the film quality. So that's how that goes. Did I? That's your favorite movie, huh? Wow, that says a lot. Did you sing along with "It's a Wonderful Life"? No, I didn't. I didn't. Uh, Best Tim Burton movie. I'll let you go first with
Edward
that.
Scissorhands.
It's funny because I like that one too when I think of it.
But then
Batman, I like
Batman,
Batman,
yeah, the first Batman is really good too.
and
Or it should Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
well, he
Hey, all
did it.
right, Harold. Um,
Sure, and
yeah, I hope
I'm
you
sure
like
you
it.
check that our Godzilla thing. That's probably what you're referring to also because we did do Godzilla thing talking about it, which we liked. All right, Cherry Carter, what's going on here? How about you? Do you like the Sound of Music? Have you seen it?
Never been a fan. Never been a fan.
I've seen it as a child. I saw it as a young adult. I haven't seen it in many years. I'd be up for another view of it at this stage of my life, but I don't know. I mean, again, I know I have an image in my head of being very small, very young. It might be when it first came out or thereabouts, and seeing that opening sweeping shot of Julie Andrews in the meadow
Mm.
spinning around, which is a great opening shot. And I was impressed by it even then at that age. It was so grand, you know. There shouldn't have been a one as far as I'm concerned. I do not like that movie. You get these two '90s people that's supposed to be from 1914. I just wasn't buying it. This didn't work for me. I don't know why. Sometimes they work. Sometimes I can believe it, but I just didn't. Alrighty, let's go.
So long.
Don't even acknowledge him. These people think they're going to do whatever the hell they want and get away with it when it don't work out. And then they
Well, where was there a Titanic 2?
there shouldn't have been a two either.
Not yet, unfortunately, but I will buy it and I will get to it. Silver Phantom.
I don't know where I'll go with that. I like the first one. I, you know, I like the first one. The second one I saw in the movie theater. I was annoyed by the kid. That's all I remember about it. The third one I don't remember anything
Hmm.
about it. And I hated the one with the refrigerator, which I guess was the fourth one.
Right. Yeah, that was the
Um,
fourth.
I don't know.
Fourth one had some really good action sequences. I thought, as a story overall, it was definitely lacking.
Yeah, I
Groove
definitely saw the
2.
Groove too, but I don't remember it. Some of those zany movies like Kentucky Fried Movie, but
Mm.
I can't remember it. Although I will say, I saw a little bit of Queen Kong, which Ray had up, which was terrible, but that was funny. Sure, Danny, absolutely. But I don't want you to ruin my movie thing because I was gonna make that. We could talk about your movie system, but let's do it. If you want me up, of course I do. Let's have some fun. This is movies, and I know you're a big movie guy because Tom's got to see that Notebook that you got.
Mm. I was a fan of the comic strip, but I did not see any of the films.
The music. All right. Oh, so did you like those all? Yeah, that's. I mean, let me know what you thought of them all. I guess you liked them. Yeah, those are just personal favorites. They're not for well, West. Everybody should like the Westworld, I think. Although, sure enough, I watched the guy. What's his name? The movie bug. He used to go by the name James. He used to go by the name Rockboy 680, and he was like, "Oh, Westworld not as good as the TV series." Yeah, it's so great to be 20. I'm sorry, you know, uh,
Mm.
but everybody's different. Hello, Danny, the King of Chaos, is here with us.
Oh, Danny boy.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Joe, I won't ruin your stream today. Don't worry.
What are you talking
I
about?
just
You're ruining it. You're ruining it by saying that. No, we're not going to ruin my stream.
Joe, I could show some movies. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to. Well, see, now the thing is, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to edit that little funny bit. Well, it's still worth putting up there because we had a little situation this morning where I was getting my movies so we could get our movies faster from our collection. I'm going to
Well,
put that.
well,
Mm.
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
put that up later. But tell Tom. Show you still got your book there, so Tom can
First,
see your system.
first of all, I want royalties.
What royalties?
I love you, Joe.
He
Joe,
always does that.
Joe. Okay, I'll show you. This is the way I logged everything to make it easy for me because if I want to, I got thousands of movies, and it's better for me to look in the book to decide what I want to watch. I might pull a movie out and watch it a half hour later. So there's no rush to get to find the movie. So I look in
I
the book.
already know. I already know what you do. How you do it. I'm waiting for Tom though. Tom got to see this. That
Where
was.
am I? It's very hard when I'm small.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. What's Tom doing? We're both doing the same thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh
Oh,
God,
This is
wait a.
everything.
I did
I've
it
logged
first.
everything. I did.
Wait.
I've logged everything I've watched since 2003.
Oh,
Oh God,
that's different.
that's called
Yeah.
OCD.
Wait. Let me.
Yeah.
Can I highlight
Exactly.
that? Can I close
If you
make it
want
big?
to.
Oh,
I mean,
let's see.
so in 2003, I started, logging stuff that I've seen in the movie theaters and on DVD, and then into
Wow,
Blu-ray.
Wow. What's at the
You
awesome.
end?
know,
What do you have at the end? Ratings?
And
What do
what do
you
you
have
mean at the end?
on the right side?
Oh well, yeah. That I mean, I was kind of grading, the films that I was watching. You know, then I've stepped away from that. Now I got like a here. I'll go to the last page here. Whatever. Like the B is for like Blu-ray. The line there is at the end is if I saw it at the theater.
Wait
Very
a
Um.
nice.
minute. Your
So
handwriting got
yeah,
worse. It was good in the beginning.
yeah. Exactly. So I mean, it's just just watching.
Yeah,
And then
amazing.
and then that way I can go back and say, okay, well, when was the last time I watched, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? And if it wasn't in since 2003, I was like, oh yeah, it's been a while then. So
Oh, wait,
maybe
well,
I'll
this might
yeah,
be a good topic we could go in on as we go on with this because
right.
let's take it slow and easy because I'm going to
Yeah,
show you stuff and Danny's going to show you stuff.
right,
Because I used to. What about the idea of? I had an idea of a file, index card file, and you have
right.
everything A to Z in there, and then if you take,
Yeah, I it's
oh,
on
that's
here.
I
I
can
got
use that.
yeah, I log all the Blu-rays that I buy, and I have them in alphabetical. So I have a spreadsheet.
Wow,
I put it all on here, and then log it and it's all in alphabetical order.
wow, that's
And
amazing.
that's how I keep track of the stuff that I buy.
Wow. Well, let me
That's
show you mine before we get to Danny, because Danny's got
Yeah,
that's a whole different system. All right. Well, this is nothing. This is just something
yeah,
I used to for a while. I used to talk about
yeah.
neat handwriting.
Mhm.
Look at that.
right.
It's all horror stuff. Uh, Voodoo Man, Return of the Ape Man, and the star ratings that I give it out of 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, so that's that. And then what we want to show from Danny is because remember this is even though we've been through this, Danny, it hasn't been here on the movie channel, so this is like a debut. Now tell them what this is.
Okay. You see the movie? I don't know if it's coming clear or not.
I
You
see
can
the
see.
King of
Yeah, I got
Comedy.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You can't see the movie numbers.
Okay, yeah,
Miss,
but the
yeah.
thing is, this is how he locates a movie on his shelves.
you see the
Okay.
numbers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
This is the way I did it. You can make me small. I'll
I can.
explain.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. When I started my collection, I got this composition book, and I started with A, left like 10 pages, then B, so on and so forth. I got my movies. I put them on a table, and I started to number them. You see the number?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the the first movie I picked up might have been A, so that will be number one. The next movie might have started with a D, that will be number
Yeah. I
two.
mean, number two. Yeah, I got you.
So the numbers here, the numbers tell me what movie it is,
Mhm.
and you can't remember all the titles. It's impossible. You don't remember what you have, and there's maybe certain things that you want to watch that you haven't watched. So
Right.
I'll go
Right.
through the book and I'll find something. Oh yeah, I think I want to watch this tonight. It's 1131. So I go grab the movie. I might set it down on the table for 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour because Robin's not ready to watch a movie, and then I'll throw it in and play it, and then I'll put it back. I use the number system.
So, so you don't alphabetize.
In the
Yeah,
book,
yeah, sure, sure, because you see at
Yeah,
the
but in
top.
the book, yeah, okay. So let's say you get okay. So yeah, but you're writing all that down. Let's say that
I know
you
what
get
he's going to
another
ask.
K. Let's say you get another K movie, and then you don't have space to write that K movie in with the Ks. I mean, then where do
I,
you
ha-
put the?
I have well, I start where I left off because I leave an X amount of blank pages, so I
Good.
just
Okay. Good.
continue. And it'll
Okay.
There you
just
Very
go.
good.
I'll go to the last movie that I recorded, and then
Okay.
I'll go from there. But let's say it's 1,000, then I know the next one's gonna be 1,001, and the process
I'm telling you,
continues.
I
I
That's
used
think
to
also
that's
look.
too much work. I just think that's too much work. Just alphabetize them all. You'll be fine.
well, yeah. The damage is already done for me.
Done.
I found it. I found it.
Yeah.
A decent system for me.
That's if it works for you, then that's all that matters.
now CDs. I got them in alphabetical order, so I got to search for them. It's a pain in the ass.
Right.
You're looking for, let's say, Kiss. You got to go through the case
Yeah.
because I don't have all the Kiss together. They're in a
Yeah.
case, but everything's not together. That's just too much work for me. You know what I mean? So
And Danny, you said
Okay.
well, like now, if I want to watch a movie, you said, and I go over to because you got them in the other room, it takes too long to go through all the A's and B's. It's easier in the
yeah, well,
notebook to go through,
let's say
right?
you got them by alphabet, okay? Let's say A, airplane, okay? You go over
Right.
to the A, you go over to the A's, and you got to go down the line until you find airplane. May, airplane, 97. Go over. They're all numbered.
You're still
Like
doing the same thing, though.
I
You're
know,
still
so
going 1 through 97 instead of
no,
8
no,
to
no,
air.
no,
You're
no,
we
still
no.
did
doing
we
the
did
same
airplane
thing.
this morning. Remember, we did it. At what
Tom,
time did?
hey, testadura, hard head.
No,
Listen to me. When they're numbered, right? I'm not gonna go number one,
Yeah.
number two, number three. Uh, uh, I see what the number is. I'll go, oh, here it is. I'll find it in 2 seconds. But when you
wait,
gotta read
wait,
it,
wait, you just said it again. 2 seconds. Now you missed it this morning. This is what part I'm going to
no,
put up,
no,
folks.
no.
Wait.
Right.
Just having fun. Come on. As a
I'm not
video this
jealous.
morning,
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous because you found the movies faster than me.
we did a
I'm
thing
just,
this morning where somebody gave
Right.
a title out and I ran and got it in like 30 like less than 30 seconds in
Right.
like 15 seconds and then they took him took him for like an hour or not literally and then like his wife was
no,
helping him. That one time they got the wrong number on the wrong thing.
Joe. You know what? When you're on a live stream,
Yeah, give
you
me a
know.
title. Give me a title. I'll show you what we did. Give
Oh
me a title.
no,
We did when
no.
we did airplane. I came back. I like okay,
Give me a
ready?
title. Yeah, I'll give you a title right there.
I don't have that. That's the one that I got.
Oh God.
People in the audience were giving me
Yeah.
titles, and I
Get Jaws. Get Jaws.
okay, ready now, Danny. I want you to get yours, and go to get yours. You ready? Set, go.
132. All I gotta do is get up, go in the room, pull out 132. It's right there. Let's see if you can see Jaws. You see
Yeah.
Jaws?
I see Jaws.
132.
But you still got to go get up and go get it.
Naturally. There's no limitation involved here.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
listen. If you don't have them in alphabetical order, you still have to go to the book. Look for where Jaws is in the book. Find the number. Go to the room. Instead, if it's just alphabetical order, you just go into the J's and then pick Joe, which will probably be 1 or 2 or 3 in the J's.
You,
Ah,
you
We
know,
were
this,
doing this all morning. It was hilarious. Somebody said the Ten Commandments. I went back. I was back like in like 14
Joe,
seconds. No, you know what? By the way, let me tell you why this took me so long too. Okay, I ran to my shelf. Jaws was not there because I realized I had it right here next to me.
right.
So
Oh,
it
what's
would have
that?
been. So
Oh, that looks freaky.
what is that? Grindhouse. That's
Grindhouse.
the name of the movie.
No, that's series. It's a
Remember when I
series.
said Fast Times at
Oh.
Ridgemont High? It took you forever to find it.
You know what that is? You see what it says? Trailer classics. These are old trailers.
Oh, trailers. Yes. I
There's
like
nothing
that.
like them. It's better than watching a movie. I love
Yeah.
the
No,
trailers. You know.
that's
But
cool.
Joe,
I
Joe,
get
Joe,
into those.
Joe, your system might be faster, but that's not the point. While I did it,
That's what he said. You just said 2 seconds. I know you were. I know you were being
you know what I mean, Juke.
not. I know you. Not, you didn't mean literally 2 seconds. Give me
I
a
got.
movie. Wait a minute. Give us a movie that we both have and see who comes back faster to get it.
Oh, Joe, I might lose too much weight.
Mm.
These are movies that I won't remember the name.
Yes.
But
Yes.
that's my system.
Yeah,
That's
but wait a minute, Mick 64. But my system, I always allow a little some extra space too. Like I don't have to redo
Yeah.
everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
you want to see a good movie? Right there.
Oh my God, that movie
Audition.
is so insane. Oh man, that
I
is
love
See,
such
Penny
an
Joe?
Lane.
insane movie.
I
Oh,
surprised you with some of the stuff that I got. Look, see, some of these
yeah.
titles I would never remember. You know.
Riverman. Wait a minute. I don't know what the best movie to watch on New Year's Eve. Well, it's Poseidon Adventures, one of them. But I'll tell you another movie that's a TV show that's good to watch. Wait a minute, I got that one right here too. I can't. It's next to me though.
Yeah, I'm interested in
Wait a minute.
you.
I got the first Terraform. Is that the one you got? There you go.
Yeah, I only got the first one. That's it.
Listen. Yep. How about the Odd Couple episode with the three stories of New Year's Eve? How Oscar and Blanche
Oh, I
broke
remember
up.
what I wanted to tell you about with the Odd Couple real quick that I thought was kind of pretty funny. Was okay, they were doing the flashback scene,
Yeah.
okay, to where how Oscar ruined the or Felix brings Oscar to the Italian restaurant and then he surprises her with his wife is there, and then they talk about how they split up, right? And then
Yeah.
they're going to the flashback scene.
Yeah.
Okay, well, where does that flashback scene take place?
In Oscar's apartment.
Yes, but
Not
wasn't
the
he supposed to
first.
be
Not the
kicked out?
first. Not the first
Was
season
he supposed
apartment.
to be kicked out? And wasn't he supposed to be kicked out of his house though?
Oh, that's right. I never gave that a thought. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's a good point. I never noticed that. Isn't
Mm,
that something?
yeah.
You're right.
You okay, Lola?
Lola.
Now, the
Lola.
sad thing is, like Tom could find his things the fastest, but he can't because you don't have yourself set up there.
No, that they're all in a storage in Arizona
That's
right
another
now.
thing,
So I
Danny. You
gotta.
said
Yeah.
I say to Danny, I said, so you got everything on the shelves? He goes, no, I only got number 1 to 600 or something on the shelves. The rest are in boxes. So
Yeah,
you take even
the,
longer.
the cartons are numbered like let's say example 1 to 50. The next one is 51, right,
Yeah.
to 100. There's 50. There's 50 in a box. I don't have the room. You're laughing, Joe, but that's the way. Look. Hey, Joe, find me the White Album by the Beatles.
Are you kidding?
There you go.
It's right
All right.
here. It's right here. And I have it here, I think too. It's right there. I can
This is
see it right here.
this is the one you got to get.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody made me a copy of that and says it's great. Look, like I
Oh
said, that's
yeah,
another one of those stupid comedies, but as long as it knows it's a comedy and it wants to be a comedy, that's fine with me.
the special effects are great.
I can't say the same thing for the mean one. Special effects with 2 CGI in that.
Yeah, here's another good one too. It's called You're Next.
That looks like another bear movie. What is that? Looks like Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, it's like a polar bear type. Yeah.
Yeah, I still want to see
Mm.
Danny get a movie fast just by us like naming a movie, but
Yeah, you gotta remember. You gotta remember. You're a lot closer. The end of my house is 62 feet away, and
wait a
I'm
second. I got
no,
no. Some of
no.
them I got. Don't give me that. Some of them I got here, and some of them the Jaws one I had to dash out into
I,
Trick
the other room.
is the trick is to make him find one of the movies that are in the boxes.
Yeah, I
So
know.
he's got to
He
scrimmage
said
through the box.
he goes, but the thing is, I can get it fit. The thing is, it takes more time for you to find it than to watch it.
no,
Yeah.
not really, Joe.
Well, we're gonna put on the race video. That's funny.
Not really.
That is
Yeah,
too funny.
That's the Invisible Man,
I heard that wasn't too bad, the newer one.
right?
But again, why
I,
can't they get those right if they want to do those movies over again? You know.
this one got 41 movies alone.
Oh, what do you do in situations like that? If you have movie, what do you do? You put that number or the number on the same number
Well,
for all the movies.
yeah, well, this one don't have a number because it's not logged yet. You know.
Okay.
Well, how were you going to log that one?
I'll probably put it under H, horror.
Okay.
And then next to that, I'll write down what it is. This way, I'll say 41 movies, this and that. See
Okay.
list. See list means go to the movie and see what's on there. Yeah. Otherwise, it gets very time consuming.
All right. I
Well,
want
how
I'm
many
gonna,
discs? How many
go-
discs are in there to hold 41 movies?
10.
10. It says 10.
No, I made that
Okay.
up. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's what the 10 means on there.
Okay, 10
Wow.
DV. Okay, there you
Those
go.
gotta be
Oh,
horrible
wow.
quality. I get really like
Well,
fanatical about the quality.
the quality is so, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, I'm not. I'm not like that. The
Probably
Leprechaun
all
movie.
B level. Yeah, the B level horror films, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah. That's like $8. It's like eight
Yeah.
dollars. No big deal. Let's say you find five movies that you like out of 41, paid for. I got Terror Train,
Yeah, I never saw Terror
Oh
Train.
yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Madhouse, which this is here,
The only Madhouse I know is Vincent Price.
that Toolbox,
Toolbox Murders. Well, you got a lot of that stuff.
Toy Box, not Toolbox. I thought
The
I goofed.
Toolbox Murders. Toy box. Am I ever going to
I was
open
gonna
this? I
say.
don't know. I guess I will eventually. Art the
This is
Clown.
this is another good zombie movie. It's called Dead Snow.
Oh, I heard that was really good.
Never heard
Yeah,
of
the
it.
Germans. Yeah, it's German.
Yeah,
The
very
world
good.
war, not Nazi zombie film. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. See, Joe don't know I have these type of movies. See that?
No, I do. I know you do. That looks. That's Mel from. That's Vic. Let me see. That's Vic Tayback from Alice's Diner. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Roma.
The girl from Rocky. What's her name?
Kelly
Talia
Shire.
Shire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it.
she can't act the way out of a paper bag in my book.
She was a pretty girl too.
Pretty plain.
That doesn't make you a good actress.
Yeah, I know.
Although, she was adequate in Rocky, of course. She was good enough in Rocky, but.
You can't win. Well, now you put it that way.
King of Chaos. I love it.
Yeah, this one is a little,
Oh, little nun porn, huh?
What are you going to show next? Two
no,
girls,
no,
one
no,
cup?
it's not like you think, but yeah, you get the idea,
Oh, boy.
Joe. I mean, even if a person don't have those amounts, like 1,000, 2,000, it's okay. You don't have to have 2,000 movies because
No.
you can't watch them all.
I tell you that all the time. What's the
You can't
point
watch them all.
sometimes?
I
Even if you
try
watch
to.
one a day.
With all the movies that I got, I could have bought a brand new automobile. Well, 10 years ago, not today. Today,
Well,
Yeah, I try not to think of that. I mean, people used to tell me, "Oh, you could have a house right now." Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't
yeah,
have all these movies then.
exactly. It's about enjoyment and pleasure. Make
Yes.
sure you have fun. That's the. And I'm gonna,
Yeah.
again, this is a laugh, of course, but I'm gonna try to do one a day, a movie a day, in 2024. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it gets me because it's a job, but still, it should be a fun job. It shouldn't be a.
yeah. It's
I,
nice to have them, but how many times you got 2,000 movies? How many times you gonna watch them? You might
well,
watch them.
some of them,
Doesn't
some of them
matter.
get on like
Doesn't
a
matter.
lot, and
Yeah.
some of them do
You
maybe
know.
not. But I used to do, I did. I was going to do that. That was my goal. Was in the year 2000. I bought a. You showed me one, Danny. I don't know if you still got it handy. One of
What?
those, portable index card
Oh yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah.
And I,
That's the.
I, I had all my movies. I wrote all the movies A to Z in there on a card. The idea was, okay, it's 2000. I'm gonna watch every movie. How many years is it gonna take me? So what I did was I'd pull one, like, say, I don't know, you pick, like, I don't know, Taxi Driver,
Yeah.
a T.
Yeah.
You pick Taxi Driver. You're right. Okay, the date. January 1st, 2000. You write the date on the index
Mhm.
card and now you take that and you
Mm.
put it to the back of the file. It's no longer in the T's.
Yeah.
It's completed, and you have to get all of those movies to the back of the watch. And you always and how
Yeah.
and I did it for 2 weeks.
This one here. It says
That's the one.
DVD A to Z.
Yeah.
These are. I got the wrong side. These each index card is a concert. This is all music concerts. I have 350 concerts,
Yeah. Okay.
all indexed.
By the way, is this the worst? This is not a good place to say this, but I mean this one. This is Beatles related. I got to interject one thing. I saw one song, and only one song from the Brazil concert, and that
Mm.
was Jet. And I say, Paul's done. I
Yeah,
mean, he was literally going, "Ah, Mater." You can't
yeah,
sing like
it's
that anymore.
dead.
You just can't do that.
He's got to relax his voice and get in the studio, dedicate his time in the studio.
But the,
You know, these these are all CD. Each
yeah,
index
okay.
card is a CD, a music CD.
This man, I got the systems. I'm telling you, I love it.
I'm telling you, it's a disease.
I used to be really into that. I was into like the categorizing and indexing and more than anything else. When
Yeah.
that's all I ever wanted to do. I used to go crazy and do that. I know, and I can feel you. I used to do that stuff, and still I may try to find a way to do that. I like that. Now today you have, of course, like Tom was showing you. I mean, you could have things in your notes on
Yeah.
in the, on in a
That
file
or yeah,
or
that or you
something.
make a spreadsheet on Microsoft Word,
Yeah, yeah. Which I have to learn. I would have to learn how to do
Excel.
that.
Yeah.
But I still
Yeah.
may have the phone. I may try that, and I don't know. I'm wondering if I can get everything watched in here. But the idea is to watch them not even just once, but multiple times. That's supposedly why you have them.
This
Hmm.
one is TV shows.
Oh
It,
well,
it gets Tom. It gets crazy. It's really if anybody that collects this amount needs a psychiatrist.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can do that because you're retired. You have time to do that. You know, I wouldn't
retirees.
have the time. I wouldn't have the time to do your system. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
don't
like
buy
you
stuff
said, you
anymore.
could do like a little a night. That's what I used to do, and even sleeving the records. Like I used to change the outer sleeves. I'd watch
Yeah,
TV and
but
I'd bring
that's
like records at a time and sleeve while I'm watching TV.
yeah.
Like 50 a night or something, whatever. But those are gonna go too. Records enough, but we'll
You
see.
know,
This is fun. I like, but I love. You see, other. That's why I thought it would be nice to have Danny here. One time, this turned out to be the time doing it. But I thought that would be a topic talking about indexing our films or how we find them or whatever. Which is
Right.
I do like you, Tom, pretty much. I mean, I put them alphabetically. I don't do strict alphabetical. I just do it the letters together. Do you do the
Mm.
you
letters?
know, so far this year, I haven't bought one movie or one CD. There's stuff that I like, but the prices have been inflated so much. CDs are like $17. I re- it's not that I can't afford it. I refuse to pay that kind of money. If
You
movies
get
get
them cheaper on
expensive,
Amazon, but you can get them cheaper on Amazon.
yeah, I know, but everything went up. You know, you can't buy a CD for $10, $11
I
anymore.
mean, yeah, but I mean, bread went up too. I mean, you can stop buying bread.
Everything
I
is in
love you,
good
Tom.
shape. Everything is good.
You know,
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
a time to. To
Everything
me,
goes up.
I rather listen to music than to watch movies.
I rather watch movies
When
myself.
you play music, you could do anything. When you watch a movie,
You got to
you gotta concentrate on the movie. And the
You do.
phone
You do.
rings. My wife calls me. The dogs start barking because they gotta go to the bathroom. There's interruptions. You know. I prefer
I
my music
know.
always,
I
always.
hear you. I hear you.
Rome loves Dan. What's a good word?
Hello, everybody. Yeah, there's people comment. Hello, Penny Lane. Hello, everybody.
Penny
Everybody,
Lane.
everybody. I'm glad I just decided to do this. Just at the top of my head, I was sitting here and I was going around, and well, the thing with me is with watching movies. One day I'll be retired, and then I'll watch a lot of. Oh, wait a minute. I am retired.
Mm.
Yeah, but Joe, your problem is it's not a problem.
I
You
know
have
you're
the
gonna say.
channels. You have the live streams. You look at comments and you do everything involved with a movie channel. That takes a lot of time. You know, where I don't have that. You know, but lately watching you come on 10 times a day. You come on 10 times a day, Joe. I'm losing
No,
time.
no, no. No, no, no. Two at tops. I know it
I love
drives
you
some
so.
people nuts, but I do. But I do. Listen, Doc, you can come on up if you want. I don't know. I'll leave the link down there, but if you want to come on up, want to talk about spaghetti or whatever.
Wait a minute. I gotta do something for.
Yeah, you got a request for Chucky.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody wants to see Chucky.
Yeah, Richard James.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course. He's Richard
Yeah.
One Note.
It's Chucky.
Now, which
He
Chucky
was
is this? What movie is this from? He's all messed
Child's
up looking.
Play. Child's Play.
I know Zaz.
Which one?
He looks like he's a messed up like his face is more like Chucky like surgically changed.
It took. I read somewhere, or I seen somewhere. It took up to 10 people to operate Chucky
I think they had better
mechanically.
results.
Yeah, those movies are cool.
Well, I'll eventually get around to them. You'll see. In October, I did do a lot of reviews. I was doing like almost like one video a day, almost a couple
Yeah,
a
it's
day.
hard,
Yeah.
Joe, with the channel, but
Well, you got to,
you love
man,
the
it's
channel.
tough. It's tough.
You love
But
you love the channel. You like to come up and talk to people,
sure
and
do.
so it's a good thing too.
I sure do like
It's
talking
a
to
good thing.
people.
It's a good thing. Nothing wrong with it. As long as you're
Yeah.
happy, it doesn't matter what you do. As long as you're happy,
If you're happy and you know what dance around.
you know.
Oops, with a copyright song. Bride, some Bride of Chucky. I saw Bride of Chucky. Hey, do you have a rubber? Hey, babe, I'm all rubber. That's the only line I remember. That's the last drive-in movie I ever saw. Bride of Chucky.
Really?
Yeah, the bulb was really dim. You couldn't see anything. It's like, man, even then they were screwing up.
Yeah.
Tom, what are you looking at?
Oh, nothing.
It better be something to do with this live stream. Something to do with movies or something. Yeah. Oh, Doc's coming up. I see the
Hey,
name
Doc.
Doc Docus. So here we go. Spaghetti Man's here.
Hello.
Reno.
Hello, Doc.
I'm spaghetti.
Hello.
Doctor. Rama Lama.
I can pack quite a bit of spaghetti away.
Yeah, you had three plates. You said you had.
3 plates last time.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, wow.
Whoa.
I was the winner of the spaghetti challenge. Yes.
That's a lot. But how much was on the plate, though? Was there a lot on the plate?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they take their plate, it's kind of like one of those lines where an assembly line, where first they give you your plate, then you get to the first station, you go boom, and they go, "Is that enough?" And yeah, nice mountain. The next one puts on the sauce. The next one puts on the cheese.
Sauce. Now you're talking.
Meat sauce. You have your choice:
Ugh.
tomato sauce or
Yeah.
meat sauce.
Well,
I take the meat sauce, and then you happily go away and munch.
Well, you haven't gone against me yet, so I'll let you.
Tom, believe me, Tom's got a gut. You don't fool around with that gut.
What full moon movies? What are full
You're
moon
talking
movies?
about Full Moon, the company Full Moon. There's a company that makes lousy horror movies called like direct to video Full Moon. I don't know if that's what you
well,
mean.
if that's the case, then no.
I won't waste my time with those if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I brought a movie with. It's B-list, but okay.
Be all together now. What is that? Let me see this.
That's the documentary on the
okay.
Love Cirque du Soleil show.
How they put it on and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Doc, how many movies do you own about? He landed right on the couch. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Doc, how do you find your movies? If you want to get people to watch a movie, how do you?
They're all alphabetical,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's one that I'm looking forward to seeing. There's a movie I have here, and I'm looking very much forward to watching this movie. That's a movie that I still got it here. Doc gave it to me at the fest.
1 year later.
Yeah. Yep, exactly, man. Exactly. Well, not a year. It's April, really, or late March 31st or April 1st, something like that.
I, I got
I think
I
of it
got
as a year ago already.
I got movies I bought 10 years ago I never watched.
You're telling me, I know the feeling.
Hmm.
Just just never got around to them.
I saw this in a movie theater.
It is.
That's a, that's
88
a,
minutes.
that's
You'll
like
never.
that's a booze bucks movie. Collecting some
That's
booze bucks.
88 minutes. You'll never get back.
Yeah.
That's
Not
all
good.
right.
It's not good.
All I know is his
No.
fingernails are freaking fungi in that. That's all I
Hello.
remember.
It was a
Hello.
He
horror
was
story.
going through a period where he had these things growing on his fingernails, and then you see him. Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, there it is.
Uh,
I was
That'll
wondering
make you
what
go hoo ah.
yes.
who are you? Uh, who he's the man, Pacino. He's the man, or he was anyway.
Hoo ah? What are these on my fingernails? Hoo ah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I remember there was a Puppet Master series, yeah, but the Puppet Master, yeah.
Oh no, Joe doesn't like puppets.
I do, I do. I just watched Rankin and Bass,
Oh, with those things, yeah.
the
But
Christmas
not,
ones.
not the marionette movies though.
Well, I think I can
Jerry
handle it.
Anderson, Super Marionation
I
thing.
don't know. I like Davy and Goliath. Would you count those?
No, that's stop motion.
Oh,
Yeah.
those ones with
So they're
those.
puppets, but
I don't
they're
know what they
animated.
called.
Yeah, it's not like puppet.
Thunderbirds.
Those darn things, yeah. Team America. Hmm.
Hey, there's a ship docking. I will not watch the Muppet movies. It's just not for me. But I think that's Doc likes those, don't you?
Not really big on the Muppets.
He likes cartoons. Doc likes cartoons.
Yeah,
I
I love
yeah,
cartoons.
he likes the cartoons. Rob Zombie's Halloween is totally, in my opinion, unnecessary. There was no reason. Yeah, the first half was better than the second because the first half they just made it like some kid that went nuts and started torturing animals and then gradually, like serial killers, and they wound up doing people. But then the second half was just to steal every dialogue straight out of the first Halloween. It's like a
oh,
reboot of the
that's
first Halloween.
lazy.
It's like, and why don't you just make a whole new killer? There's not. What does it got to be Halloween? I know, box office.
Hmm.
What does it got to be Michael Myers?
Mm-hmm. Stupid Rob Zombie.
But I liked it better than 2, I'll tell you that. Rob Zombie's 2, I hated that thing. Halloween 2.
Yeah. And then he remade the Munsters.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
well that's a whole nother thing. But I do like The Devil's Rejects. That I like. That I like a lot.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
It's a text modernized 20 years now. It's 2004.
Mm.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like take on that.
does this count?
Yes.
I'm gonna. Well, can I blow it up? Like I always got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about.
Public domain
That's,
cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
You find those.
those Stooges.
Find that
You
at
got them.
Big Lots for $1.99.
Basically, yeah.
I haven't been to Big Lots in a while. That's Kimba's store. She likes going. Just threw it again. How about this one? Sci-fi from the Vault. This has
Ooh.
different films on it, but the one here that I want I've never seen is the 30-Foot Bride of Candy Rock, which is Lou Costello's only solo movie.
Oh, wow. That's worth it. The price of
Where
admission right there.
Yeah, he has a 30-Foot Bride and Lou Costello solo.
Hmm.
And all the other movies I have on other ones. It gets really, really crazy after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wasn't it the point that Best Buy was closing down their physical media section?
Well, they're gonna stop come mid next year at some point.
Oh, I thought it was much earlier.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Whoa, Betty Boop. Wow.
Betty Boop.
It
Yep.
actually looks like a good release, though. Hmm.
Here you
Hey,
go.
Doc, I'm trying to think of a movie. Doc, do you have Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
No, never saw the movie.
I'm trying to think of a movie I could say that you might have.
Do you have Jaws, Doc?
Yes, it's somewhere over there. Yeah.
How fast can you find it?
Jaws? Okay.
Yeah, this is what we've been doing. Let's see who wins. No, I just happen to have it here. But let's see,
Let's see how fast.
because Doc missed the whole joke with.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody got their own system. It's okay
No, come just
as long as it
Yeah.
works for you.
whatever works for you, man. But what I
That's it.
do like the idea is having a list. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wait a minute, what is that?
Wait a minute.
It's a
Wait a
well,
minute.
wait,
That's a,
that's a boot.
I see.
yeah, I got it, but it's not
But,
real.
but you have
It's
it.
okay.
You have it.
Yeah, but I do
The
have
main
it.
thing is that you're able to find it in lickety split fashion.
All
Danny
right,
has a
Joe.
system you don't know about that he's telling you.
All right, Joe. All right.
He's
All right.
getting
Great
sensitive about it.
show.
No, it works for him. It works for him. He has a notebook with everything listed. So he looks up the alphabetized jaws
Yeah.
in the notebook, and then it has a corresponding number to it. Then he walks over to his DVDs and finds the number.
Well, that's close. I have that for my CDs, though. If I've ever shown
Ah,
that
Oh, you do?
yeah, yeah. Give me
come
a
on,
second.
Lola. Come on, Lola.
I love stuff like this. Is
I'm,
different
I'm
than
not
we
used
usually
to
do
doing
here.
this on somebody else's stream. Hey, here's a
That
tuna.
freaks me out. That puppet avatar.
Like I say, Joe, I sit down over here at the couch and go through the movies because I can't remember them all. Okay, I want to watch this one. The number's right there. I go get the movie and I put it on. Simple as that. It's not a race.
Simple
It's
as that.
simple as that for me.
Yes.
Now see how Doc does it. Now look, he's got a binder. Wait a minute, we got to blow his thing up here.
A great
Great.
Summerfield music catalog.
Okay. Oh, the
Whoa,
music
look at
catalog.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, in a binder. So every CD I buy, I list it. So like, gee, if I got such and such, and so like I printed it all out, and I got
Oh, you
pages
got
and
oh
pages.
oh
Of,
you got to print out.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
fancy.
Well, yeah, like you using Microsoft Excel or whatever that thing is.
All
There you
right.
go. Yeah, see, that's what I use for my movies. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
I don't even know how to do that.
yeah.
You got very nice.
So like,
I was telling Danny the other day. I used to in around 1990, 91. I had a friend that had old, really old computers, PCs that had floppy disks, I guess.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
used to like have all my film titles A to Z in there, and it would go like a type,
Yeah.
print like
Print it.
that,
Yeah.
and then he'd print out in alphabetical, and I had like Danny, I had numbers on them like that,
oh, just like a library.
yeah,
I
like
used to
that.
hate those things, the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, I wish I could
I,
find that. I have it on a VH. Used to have a V, just like I have now this thing to record. Back in 1991, I had a VHS camcorder. I recorded him like at his place doing that and recording it and what his room it was like this. He was a Beatles room, music room, and I would be nice if I could find that, but I know where it is. They're all in the closet, VHS, but I'd have to transfer it and somehow get it onto
I
YouTube.
don't know if I can move this camera around to show my.
Wait a minute, is this a first?
Could be. Ah,
Oh,
there,
this is
yeah,
a
there,
first.
there they are. There's,
Oh,
there's
look
all
at
my
that.
movies right there.
That's a nice setup you got there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
very nice.
That's all my movies.
How long would it take you to find Two Girls, One Cup?
Don't have to find it at all because I don't have it.
Not so
All
serious.
he's got to do is call the two girls, and he'll supply the cup.
No, that's all right.
Well, gee, I'm
Well,
gonna be
what
like,
happened? Now you look like somebody else with a forehead.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Come on.
anyway, oh well, this is great. This is great live action fun.
This is live, folks. This is live. This is
Oh man, look what I caused you to do. Well, you did it yourself. I didn't ask you to do it. Oh,
Hey,
Oh, look at that over there. Ooh,
wait a second. I never saw. Who's that in the corner over there?
must be Robin down there. Hello.
Robin somewhere?
Is that Robin over there?
Everybody,
Was she so quiet today?
how
Oh,
are you?
What's the good word? I could barely understand you.
yeah, she's far away. Well,
Making steak.
Oh, that's right. You said you're having steak tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm marinating all day.
Look at Doc's hair.
I ruined my camera.
No. Oh boy.
But at least we got to look at my movie shelf, though.
Yeah. Well, how are we going to see your mug now?
Oh, nobody really wants to see that. This thing does not want to go back the way it was.
Oh man.
I know. Ah,
I love it.
Doc, what was your favorite part of your trip to Nashville?
leaving.
No,
Uh-huh.
Okay, got that. Yeah, this actually turned out to be some fun here. Fun and games. I haven't done a movie thing in a while. Yeah, some of these I pulled out this morning because they asked me to find earthquake. I got it like that. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Now it's too far the other way. Uh,
This is not working.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
oh,
Right
that's
there.
better.
There you
That's not.
go.
That's
Close.
better.
We're getting closer.
That's good. That's
You're
good.
getting
Leave it alone.
closer.
Hmm
I found Jaws 2, 3, and 4 when I was doing my perusal.
Hmm. Yeah, if you remember when I had the shot over there, everything that was in the little cardboard boxes, those are like the homemade ones.
I
Mm.
need a shot of love. That's a Bob Dylan song. I need a shot of love.
Oh,
I know how much you love Dylan, Doc.
oh. So, is there more to the spaghetti story?
Well, the spaghetti store. I actually had spaghetti the other. I told you, but
No?
it was cheating. It was like a whole wheat kind of pasta thing.
Oh, it doesn't really matter if it's that or gluten free or whatever.
You know.
Rice pasta. But I mean,
Oh,
was
that
that at a
sounds
restaurant
terrible.
or home
Ugh.
or?
I had back in the day. I had corn pasta. When they told me I was back in like 1990, they told me, "Oh, you're allergic to wheat." They told me, I don't know if I don't, whatever. Back then, that's what they thought. So I was having corn pasta. It still tasted good.
Corn pasta.
Mr. 1964 has the bit about downloading movies and burning them to disc.
I can't do that, but I'll do. He's the property of Jesus. Reject him to the bone. You got something better. You got a heart of stone.
Oh, and hello, Penny Lane. I was
I
busy trying
remember
to think.
a very good line in Rolling Stone putting that album down. They said Dylan accuses us of crucifying him, even though he's pretty handy with the hammer and nails himself. I remember that. Actually, I know he played drums on the song called "Heart of Mine" off that album. I don't know. I didn't know if he played drums also on that track, but he plays on "Heart of
I
Mine"
think it's just saying that he played
the
drums on the
the
album.
album.
Yeah.
He wants me to sing "Gray Cloudy Lies," but anyway, we don't go with the movie talk, so I might as well try to stay on track there because and TV talk as well, of course, and Bugs Bunny and all that stuff. Mhm.
How about corner gas?
Yeah, Anthony loves that corn gas, so it saves him money.
No, no corner gas. The TV show.
I might see Anthony tomorrow, but I don't really know. We got to see if he's able to do it.
Got a little trip to the comic store or
Yeah, there's not much happening. And the
Yeah.
last time I went there, the guy who curses a lot didn't curse at all, and I
yeah.
thought, uh
Oh,
oh,
that's no
What?
I
What?
think maybe he's like wise to us or something.
good.
I don't know.
Maybe he's watching. That's me, but
Yeah, that's
get
me
down
in
on
the
my curse.
spotlight. So, yeah, movies. Yeah. What else did we watch recently?
I am gonna go see the film Ferrari
Oh
by
yeah,
Michael Mann with
yeah,
Adam Driver as Ferrari, if you will.
yeah.
Hmm.
Ferrari. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Going along with you.
Hello, Harold.
Uh, oh, this is Harold saying hello.
Hello, Harold. Yes.
How do we feel about the episode of All in the Family where the girl gets criminally taken advantage of? Not too good. I don't like when they're too serious with some of those episodes. I saw one with season 9, I think it is, where Gloria is cheating on the meathead. I mean, come on, don't ruin a show like that.
Mhm.
Get serious and you got to do that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, use a different character to bring that out. Something.
how many years was he going to school on that show?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But eventually he graduated and everything.
Uh,
You know something there, meathead? I never thought I'd say this to you, but you're too good for her. Ooh, the ship is docking.
and maybe that's why he started cheating on him.
I heard somebody died today. Tom
Oh,
Smothers.
Tommy
Tom
Smother.
Smothers. Tom Smothers.
Is that
Yeah, Tommy
true?
Smothers.
Who?
Did Tom-
Yeah,
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 I
They,
didn't hear. Who
Tommy
died?
Smothers.
Oh, Tommy Smothers.
yeah.
Oh,
they had a
geez.
good show years ago.
Is Dick Smothers gone already? I don't
I
know.
think
No,
he is. No,
No.
that was
I
Dick
don't.
Smothers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, Tommy Smothers
Oh.
was the one John Lennon didn't like.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
No,
he's
he
the
liked Tom. No, he liked Tom Smothers. He liked Tommy Smothers. I take that back. He sang on "Give
Dick,
Peace a Chance." He was in
yeah.
the hotel.
Dick Smothers is still with us. He's 85 years old.
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
one. John didn't
Yeah,
like Dick Smothers.
I
Sorry
just
about
Tom,
that.
Tom had the stand-up bass. He used to play the stand-up bass.
You got Johnny Quest thoughts? Anybody?
No.
Hello. I got Johnny Quest. Of course I will.
Quest. What do you? It must be. That's one of your things, right?
Yeah. I got
Parallel lines.
Not done yet.
Let me pick. Parallel lines. You know what that doesn't sound familiar to you, Tom?
No, don't
Yeah,
got
the album by Blondie.
No, yeah, it's true. But I'm talking about the Odd Couple.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, come on! You picked the same card over again. How did
Mm.
you know he picked the same card over again? Psychic schmike.
Well, I should go back and watch that one because I was half asleep when.
Oh, that's no
When I
good.
was,
Don't let that happen. No.
yeah,
That's not allowed.
yeah,
Because I give you tests
yeah.
on these.
Oh no, you.
No, I like when you
And
bring
I'm
up a
not
lot.
writing down. I'm not writing down any notes either. But you know
All
what?
right.
I send that stuff after I just saw the scenes. Like
Yeah.
if I
What do you
see a
got?
scene that's hilarious, Johnny Quest,
Johnny Quest.
And
put me
Yeah.
on the
Jewel
spot.
case is as it should be.
Hmm. Yes, I have Johnny Quest, but they're fake.
Hippie
Well,
lettuce.
sometimes fake is. Sometimes I have fake Beatle cartoon shows like that.
Yeah, well, I think we all do because it's
Yeah.
a necessity.
Hey, when they force you, they
Yeah,
force
Beetle
you.
Eddie. I plan on seeing Poor Things as well.
Hmm.
I told you over here they
Trailer.
got this thing where they give you you can join a club or something at one of these theaters here where every Tuesday you get in for $5. And I was
Uh,
almost thinking of saying, what if I make it like this year? I say New Year. I say every Tuesday I got to see a new movie for $5. It doesn't
mm,
matter if it's something I want to see. Terrific. If not, I got to go in and try something. See if I
Mhm.
like it.
Oh, $5.
mm.
That might
$5 is
be
not much.
interesting. You know,
Yeah.
that might be interesting for my movie channel too.
Yeah.
Potluck, Mayo's potluck movie
Barbie might still
Tuesdays.
be playing.
But of course, Tuesday's the worst possible freaking day because that's the day where I got to go to that place at the school and hang
Ah.
Yeah.
out there. So that Tuesday's the worst day for that.
Well, they must
You
have
got
more than one showing a day.
Yeah, I'd have to go to we don't have to leave till I could. I could see like a 12 noon or 1 o'clock or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But
you
that's
got
something to think about.
you got another 6 months to go to that place.
Yeah, I got to go to the end of June.
Yeah, it
Mm.
says 6 months.
Yeah, hopefully if we ever get out of here, she won't be going. She won't have to go there anymore because it'll be cheaper.
We'll just find a new place to go.
Um, oh no, I'm not answering that. I am not answering that, Richard. I'm not.
Every week, the same question.
Yeah, but he didn't ask the usual question of Doc. That's was good.
Well, actually, he did.
Did he ask you if you were?
Well, oh, that question. Oh. You just reminded him. He was like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be up next.
So you like CGI then, Doc? Huh?
Yes, I'm a purveyor
Big
of.
fan.
Yeah, yes.
You big fan of CGI in films?
Here comes Godzilla, roar. You know,
I'll take the
all,
suits.
all done with the magic of CGI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic my
Mm.
eye. Although in the new one, it is very well done. If I don't know how much of it is and how much of it isn't, but
Well,
it's
yeah,
pretty
but I
good.
remember the first time I saw Jurassic Park, and even that's 20 years ago
Oh,
now. But
you like that?
I was like, really?
Jurassic
Oh,
Yeah,
Park.
Jurassic Park was good.
You
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
but when I see that though, I just the way I am, I look at it and I'm thinking that thing's not really there. Like if I don't know if they're like going, oh no, like this,
well,
they're like it's
neither
going on.
neither was any of those stop motion King Kongs either.
Well,
So,
no, true, absolutely. But well, it was actually a physical thing they had to manipulate,
hmm,
you know. But
yeah, but it's still
I
fake.
digress.
They're still reacting to nothing. You know.
But with the but I'll take the Godzilla, the guys in the suit fighting. Not- Absolutely.
You know. YouTube wanted me to watch another Godzilla movie today. I says, no, I don't wanna.
Oh, so Godzilla is like there with Bob Dylan for you in a way.
No, it's just that the idea that I did a little. Let's watch some Godzilla stuff on YouTube, and now YouTube is recommending Godzilla
Oh.
stuff every. No, I've had it.
Well,
Oh,
you have to see. First of all, you said you saw Shin Godzilla,
I saw Shin Godzilla, and
which I
it
still
was
haven't seen.
it was I
I
thought
put that
pretty
on my
good.
Amazon wish list, so I'll get that eventually.
Well, you got to
Mhm.
see the original Japanese one. Have you seen the
I
original
have.
Oh yeah,
Gojira?
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, Doc. I mean,
Yeah, but
Mm.
Raymond Burr is scary though.
but not without Raymond Burr. The version without Raymond
I
Burr.
think I have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Mhm.
you know,
But I mean,
I
like
lo-
way back in the days of the Channel 7 afternoon movie, they used to have Godzilla Week.
But
You know,
that's what we had
I
here,
know we
Channel
had the
Seven.
same thing. We're
Wow.
probably the ABC affiliate, right?
Yeah, they called us. They called it here the 4:30 movie. I don't
Hmm.
know what they called it there, but it was
Uh,
Channel 7 here too.
yeah. By golly, I think it was called the 4:30 movie.
Hmm.
And,
Ba-dum,
on the ABC affiliate, Channel 7
ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Detroit. Yes.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get it because I know I got it somewhere. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play it. 4:30 movie.
In Canada, it's called the Half Past Four film.
Yeah. Well, see, we don't have stuff like that in Canada. I had to watch all the stuff out of Detroit. So,
I
Yeah.
mean, everybody's
Well,
gonna get nostalgic. Anybody who grew up with it.
that's the
Uh,
cool. That was the like I've told you before. That was the great thing about growing up in Michigan because we got all the. Not only did we get all the the U.S. area kids shows, we also got the Canadian kid shows as well, and those were good as. I like those just as much as the stuff
mhm,
here.
so you grew up on the Mr. Dress Ups and the Friendly Giants. And
Oh, Fenley Giant, Mr. Dress Up, man, every morning.
Mhm.
Yes.
Here's a
I got
little
it.
tool for two of you to curl
I
up in.
love, yeah,
A
yeah.
rocking chair for
I used
one
to
who's
like the little bear, Jeremy, the little bear, stop motion. I don't know if you remember that one or not, but
uh-oh, uh-oh. Jeremy the Bear.
yeah, I'll have to send you a picture one day.
I got it, folks. Let's see if we can hear the sound. First, you gotta wait till. This is a commercial first. That ain't it. Damn. Ah, shut up.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And it ends up with the guy in the
Yeah,
director's chair. See, Channel
yeah,
7.
graphic. 4:30
4:30
movie,
movie. Boy, those were the days, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good old days.
But the
and
thing
that led up
is,
to the 6 o'clock news, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing about it is, though, let's face it, right? It was a 90-minute slot with commercials.
Mm. Yeah,
So everything was cut.
Time for
So,
Channel 7 Action News. Not
but
that.
there's a certain excitement to that, you know. You come over, that's how you see your movies. You couldn't see them any other way,
Uh,
you know.
yeah, the 4:30 movie on Channel 7.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's a new Planet of the Apes movie coming out, and do not anybody get this confused with the original series.
I know. It's the current series.
Yeah, which is, I'm all right. I'll take anything. I'm starved for it, but I really wish they would try to take it over from the old 5 movies, but maybe someday.
Well, they're leading up to it, kind of.
Yeah,
It's,
Room 2.
it's
I had
all
one
origin
season.
stuff.
Do you remember that one, Room 222?
Yeah, I
Not to
didn't.
be
I
confused with was it
Karen Valentine,
227?
Lloyd Haynes.
Ooh.
Is that the refrigerator making that noise?
Yeah.
That's my freezer behind me. Yeah,
The freezer.
But
yeah.
I do like theme. I like the theme weeks thing they'd have, Godzilla week or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Gidget week with Gidget movies or Elvis
Yeah.
week. Any time.
Beatles Week was very short.
Yeah, you could actually do that too. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Route 222. I love the theme song for that. But that was our Friday nights. That's the lineup that we had. 8 o'clock. Let's do it again. 8 o'clock. The Brady Bunch. Eight
Mm-hmm.
thirty. The Partridge Family.
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock. Room 222. 9:30. The Odd Couple. 10 o'clock. Love American Style.
TGIF in the early days.
Hmm.
TGIF. Thank God
Yeah.
it's Friday.
The ABC thing, TGIF. They don't do it anymore, I think.
Yeah.
Used to be
And
there too.
those were the days. But it's fun. Oscar.
She takes
So
after her parents.
yeah,
That is
you
a
like that
old
line.
lady.
When you told me that line,
Yeah,
I put a
yeah,
smile on it, but I couldn't place
yeah.
it. I don't remember.
Right.
Is that the one with
That's
the kid?
fine.
Was that the one with the
Yeah.
kid too?
That's what his daughter is dating what goes to the
Yeah.
dance with
Oh.
yeah, the kid.
Come on, there's got to be a lot of
Well,
other
the
great
daughter
lines.
looked really familiar to me, so I looked her up and was like, yeah, she's been acting for a long time.
Everything. Yeah, and then later on, they use a different Edna.
Yeah. Okay.
And I much prefer the second one. That I can't stand that girl, that first girl, the one,
She's got an annoying voice, but
especially in the one with the clown. That one I can't.
oh, the first one she's in, yeah,
Oh God, she
yeah,
drives me so nuts in there.
was very annoying.
What is it? Will you deal me in? No, he has the money. Will you deal me in?
Give me
Yeah,
in.
there he is. There he is. Felix is. I'm telling you, man. Oh, what? That Tony Randall. What are you doing, Doc? I only see your forehead and your hair.
Be careful.
Well, yeah, but you can see the
One of the doggies.
picture above the sofa that few people have ever
Yeah.
seen.
Oh, of course, Abbott and Costello every Sunday. I was trying to get into that routine. That never lasts either. I was trying to do like Sunday mornings, or afternoons even, because now I got to go to that place on some Sundays and try to do a comedy movie. It could be Abbott and Costello. It could be the Bowery Boys. It could be Laurel and Hardy feature. It, it has to be a comedy movie.
Why is this thing not working?
I don't know,
Oh, well,
Doc.
hey, look, movies! Yay! There you go.
Ba,
That's a
ba,
lot. That, there's got to be about 100 or so there, right? Maybe 200. Who knows? Yeah, there's a lot.
That's
There's a
the
lot.
most I've ever seen of your pad.
Yeah. Oh, there's the CDs.
Wow.
Yeah. Woo.
Well, I've seen that CD rack in
Yeah, I've stood in front
in
of that. Oh,
videos. I remember
oh.
when you were
Uh
loading it up.
oh.
You did a
Oh.
video. Oh, you never get to see what's over there.
Yeah.
I don't want to
So
see anything
just
I'm not supposed to see.
yeah, just
No.
don't show us the Antonio Banderas blow up doll, okay?
Whoa! Where are we now?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
there we go.
okay.
That's a good picture of the Beatles. I like that one with them sitting down there in the
You don't
carriage.
see that one very often, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got this thing about seeing stuff you see too much. I
Mm.
have that poster too. I like that with the pepper look. So
Oh, the four, the biggie at the end
they
there.
always have four.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But it's always
The
when
four
it's
with all
three, you're in trouble.
the one with the four of them.
Yeah,
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 that's the one.
yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
You got to get that together by tomorrow
oh,
night. Tomorrow night's talk soup. Oh, that's pretty good.
oh,
That's the
I think
type, you know.
if you threaten things enough, they finally work.
That looks like such a comfortable couch. I gotta say.
It is. It is.
Looks like
I
a good
tested.
napping couch.
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
good napping couch, man.
I
It's
tested
long enough to
several.
fit your whole body on it. Looks like.
Well, for a short person, it's perfect. You know. Thank you, Mr. Beatles Pro. Yes, Tom Smothers.
Thank you,
Just
Mr. Beatles Pro.
yeah.
Well, not just, but today.
Well, recent.
I gotta go,
Oh,
everybody.
wait, I want to show everybody
Oh my
first.
God.
We got to do an entree.
What do we
Okay.
got?
Here we go. Up, up, up.
You can't see
Oh,
it.
what do you got there, huh?
Is it
That,
spaghetti?
that's steak. It's some
Steak.
kind of steak.
Yeah,
Oh, don't let it go on the floor.
yeah.
Yeah, don't drop it now.
Don't
Oh,
get confused.
Tom can't stand looking at food when he's not working.
Get it. There we go, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice.
You got
That
it
looks
made. You got it
nice.
Yum,
made, Danny.
yum.
You got it made.
Ooh,
I
Looks like a
swear.
little,
ooh.
Tell him
put
not
a
to
little
cook
more
like.
food on that plate.
Tell him what you think as a cook. Tell him not to cook like that. Half of everything goes on the floor. Then I'll speak to him in his own language. So, no, 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 no.
Yum, yum.
Oh, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So
Gonna
I'm
like
having.
did you like that one with the restaurant, Tom? Or no? Is that a good? I don't know. That wasn't one of my
It's all
favorites.
right. Yeah, it was
They're all
okay.
okay, right? You got the
Yeah,
formula. The formula's down.
yeah, exactly. Some
You
are
know.
funnier than others, but they're all, I mean, generally good.
Yeah. They got a good. They really got a good rapport. Boy, I know we said this ad nauseum, but it's just everything. The writing is getting good, and the team
Yeah.
and the live freedom is really
Okay, Lolly. Yeah, Joe, I got it made. This is what we're having tonight.
good.
Oh no! Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, good. You are one lucky man,
I
Danny.
get it now. That's what you're eating, and the other stuff's for the dog. The
Yeah,
dogs.
can you imagine?
Yeah, the steak goes to the dog, and we gotta eat the pedigree.
I'm sure there's people out there like that.
Now here's another thing that gets me. We had a rotisserie chicken in there for a couple of days in the refrigerator. Okay, that's what we're having tonight. Now I say, look. Sometimes I'll say to her, "You think it's okay?" And she goes, "No, I'm going to give you something that went bad." And I say to her, I don't mean intentionally. You might think it. You know, I'm asking. You might think it's all
Yeah,
right.
you're putting me in high.
Two days ain't gonna hurt you. Because I watched about
I think it's
around
2 days. It probably was longer. I think we did it on the 23rd. We
Three
bought it.
3 days. 3 days isn't gonna hurt you either.
Yeah,
23rd. It was there the 23rd. I think we got it. Come on, man.
or
You're gonna kill us.
Thanksgiving turkey. They recommend after 4 days you throw it out. Which
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true enough, but that's what they say.
No,
Oh,
But
that's just
jeez.
buying more turkey.
When did we buy that? Because the 24th was Christmas Eve. I think we bought it on the 23rd. Today's the 27th.
Hmm.
it should be still good. You can nuke it. You kill
Well,
everything.
that's what she does.
Well,
Kill us too.
Or the microwaves. Yeah, who knows what that does to you?
well, if you pop up on your live stream tomorrow, Joe, we'll know you're all right.
Yeah, this is true. You know,
All right, guys. I'm sorry to leave you.
I know, Dan. It's
Well,
half the fun without you only half
Yeah.
the fun.
we gotta have the
Bye, Joe. Bye, everybody.
day off.
Later.
Have a
Bye.
good night. Thank
So-
you very much for everything.
All right, Danny. All right. Have a good
Bye-bye.
dinner. You know, this suggestion here, I saw somebody doing this. I was almost thinking I would do this, but what fun is that? Like, in other words, not when you see the movie on the screen, but I'm watching, you can hear the audio.
Mhm.
But the thing is, somebody was getting copyrights for that too. This person was doing this. I think it was the Haunted Hippie. She was a girl. She was doing it, and she was doing some horror films that way. And she was like sitting there eating her popcorn or whatever, watching. Oh, I can't believe she's going through the door, or whatever. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I could do that. But then later on, she said she was getting copyrights. So I don't really want to get that stuff.
Well, just use a public domain movie.
George, music for all 4 seasons. There you go. 3 to 4 days, and yeah, it's cooked chicken. It is cooked, right? That's true. It's cooked because it's a
Yep.
rotisserie chicken. So what do you think, Tom, when you see Felix cooking and stuff? He's a good cook, Felix, and stuff for the most part.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They don't do it that much. You
Wait
know.
a minute, what do you got here? I want a chicken. You're too much of a special man to have chicken.
I'm
Chicken
much
calderelli. I just want a plain
I much
chicken.
yeah. I much prefer when Oscar just goes in the fridge and pulls out the tray or the plate of deli
Oh
meats.
yeah, it's
You
open. It's
know,
always like just.
yeah,
It's always like
it's just
just
always a tray of deli meats. They're all on the
makes
platter, and
them
he just picks them up and
sandwiches.
puts them on the sandwich.
Oh, there's lots of things he
Yeah,
does. That, oh, I can't like say any of the lines that's gonna come up on a new one. I'm trying like I like some of the things they get better. But man, some of the jokes they have in the bedroom with his broom and stuff.
yeah.
It's really good.
Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have make me a salami and pepperoni sandwich here when we get done.
Salami and pepperoni sandwich, huh?
Yeah.
I had a Jersey Mike's again the other day, but I got the roast beef and
Uh,
provolone.
How much
gotcha.
is the Jersey Mike's sub?
Um,
Well, if you get the large, if you get the one with the 4 pieces, that's
mm,
$18.
yeah, right,
Ah,
right. But it can
Yeah.
last you 2 meals. Well, I don't know about Tom.
No, I
oh,
eat the whole
you
damn
know
thing.
me.
Not really. I mean, I could make 2 meals out of it because it's huge.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
I eat the whole thing, but
oh, you
still, like
guys, man.
$18 for a sandwich is just nuts. So I gave up on submarine sandwiches. I said, I'm not paying that kind of money for a sandwich. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
Fair enough.
yeah. I watch popcorn in bed sometimes. Yeah, they do it all the time. Uh, yeah, two gorgeous sisters. Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, but the thing is, they sometimes say. She says sometimes, oh, I had to edit it down, edit it down, edit it down. I'm not getting into all that. I don't think. But yeah, yeah, that Jersey Mike's. Yeah, that's get the Italian one. That's what Tom gets, right? The Italian. You get it
Yes,
Mike's
sir.
way. They call it Mike the Works. Like
I
it's got
don't.
everything.
Yeah, no, I don't do it Mike's way. I do it my
Oh, I
way
do. No,
because
I
that's
put
how
it
I
all on
like
there,
it. My way,
and of course, lots of mayo, of course.
of
cool.
course. And they got to what they got to get. They got the banana peppers, but they need to get the jardinere. That's
Oh
what I really like. You know.
man,
Hmm.
you're killing me.
Don't you ever go to those theaters that serve you dinner while you're watching the movie?
Oh, they have.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't have them
yeah,
really. Well, they do have one here. Come and think of it, when we go to Maine, which we didn't go this year, there's a theater that does that. It's always a big thing to me. Oh, you go there and you kind of sit down and watch. But that's annoying. They
yeah.
come over and you're trying to watch the movie. They come over and they want to.
And they're in your face trying to serve you.
It's like you
Yeah.
can't
Wait
watch
a
a
minute,
movie
this is
like
the
that.
best part.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't like it, but
it's
whatever.
like the novelty
That's
of it
what
when we go away to
if
that
that's what
place.
they got to do to keep them open, then whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
With,
just not
with
the
with
same.
drinks too, do you have
Yeah.
wine with that?
Yeah,
So
lately all I'm
red or
having
white?
is water.
I did get the when I went to go see Aquaman the other night or Christmas night. They had the Aquaman big popcorn thing, and then the Aquaman cup, and so I
Oh,
said, okay, screw it, I'll get it. It was $30.
but
30
how was
Yeah.
the
bucks.
movie?
The movies ain't
For
good.
me, I enjoyed it because I'm an Aquaman fan.
Ah,
Wow,
You're
but that
casual.
they
Yeah,
really you two guys like DC, right,
yeah,
and that stuff.
yeah, yeah. I
So I'm
love
not really
DC. Yeah.
familiar. I just know what he looks like in my mind, and that's not what he
I
looked
will
like.
tell you what. I mean, his brother, the Patrick Wilson, I think his name is, that plays his brother in the movie, looks more like Aquaman than what Jason Momoa does. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Well, there was a point in time in the comic book where he had the long hair and a beard and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
They're
There
I
was
was
a
kind of,
point, yeah, but he was
true,
still
true.
blonde. He was still
Yeah,
blonde
blonde.
though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Because I usually go by a lot of times my images of these. When I say they don't, oh, it's not like the comics. To
it's
me,
not like the Super Friends or something.
I'm going by the
yeah.
'60s and the '70s a lot. You see.
Right, right. You're going with the old school stuff. I mean, in the '90s, they had it to where they did a storyline where he was his hand was forced in
Mhm,
a pond or water with piranha, and
mhm.
he got eaten off, and then he had like
Hook.
the little hook thing that could like
Mhm,
fly off like
mhm,
Spider-Man's web or whatever like that. So
mhm.
Yeah, it was a little crazy, but then he grew a beard and all that stuff. So I
Mm.
mean,
Like
there was
he
some good
tried
stories.
everything with him because his comic book
Yeah.
was not a big seller. So like,
The thing
let's
is,
try it. Let's try it.
they try to distance him from the cartoon, because all people think of with him is they just all he does is talk to
Off
fish,
the fish.
you know. Yeah. Yes, Beetle Eddie. I did hear a dream scenario with Nicolas Cage. Yes. I didn't get to
Mhm.
see that though.
By the way, Doc, I changed. I don't know if you noticed. I changed my channel name again today.
Oh, no, I didn't notice.
I forgot what it is already.
Let's see, where is it now? Oh,
Uh,
I'll
I
have to go back.
remember now.
Mayo Madness or
Oh,
whatever.
Mayo's Movie Madness. Okay.
Which I've used before. I think. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think you have used that.
Because the offbeat thing, I don't know. Whatever. That's for now.
I still think that MGM is the most clever name.
Yeah.
Metro Goldwyn
I hope they
Mayo.
don't think so too.
Yeah.
Hmm. Might get more hits that way.
Yeah.
Mm. And there's a lot of
Well,
movie
MGM
madness
doesn't
channels.
really.
If you just type in movie madness, there's a million. There's a
Yeah.
million of them.
So might
You
as well
know.
try Mayo's Movie Madness too.
Whatever. I'm so tired of it. I just can't find a name that
You
makes me
tried
laugh.
Mayhem in the title too?
I tried that also.
Yeah.
I was gonna put
Yeah.
mayhem, but
Okay.
then that
Yeah.
means like murder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's a good line from
Mayo's
it.
Mayhem and Murder.
Do you remember like there's the Three Stooges. You know the Stooges somewhat, right? And there's a line in there when Moe's on the stand, and the judge says, "Mr. Moe," he calls him Mr. Moe. Mr. Moe, your roommates have accused you of intent to commit mayhem. And then Carly jumps up and goes, "You mean murder?" And then he goes, "Yeah, and he tried to kill us too."
Such an excellent Larry Fine there.
Yeah, I love doing Larry Fine.
Hmm. I
That's a
don't know
fun
what to
deal.
do with all my Stooge stuff because it's on TV all the time now. So it's like,
Yeah, this
Hmm.
is true. Well, but they show a lot of the same ones. I think if you watch Svengoolie all the time, I don't know. I just the problem with me is these are the kind of things like in 1977 or something. I with my friend Mike, we would have died for this stuff to have these, you know, DVDs and things. I'm just like I've burnt out on them. I watch them now and it's like I hate to say they're not funny. Like I always thought they were funny, the Stooges, but but after a long time, I'm kind of like thinking it's not so funny anymore. Or I'm just used to them so much.
no, I still watch them every Saturday.
You still I can see Doc there
I
watching the
still watch
Stooges
it.
and laughing.
Like you can almost, same word for word or whatever like that. Oh, I know what comes next. Or
Yeah.
sometimes they reuse scenes and you're not sure which one you're really watching here. It's just
Well, do
you
you
know,
still laugh like if I don't know if they're playing like Chimp's playing around with a gun or something like a big kid and it goes off and then Mo goes like that and it like shoots a line through his head.
well,
Everybody's laughing.
it's amusing.
Mm.
Mm. Oh, so
Uh-oh.
yeah, so
Hasn't happened in a few
Anywho.
days.
yeah, but
It hasn't happened in a few days.
that's the thing. All the stuff that we bought, or at least that I bought some years ago, thinking I'll never see them on television again. Now they are.
Oh, I remember there was a time. Oh God, my friend Mike and I we used to like. It was during the Car. It had nothing to do with Carter. It was the Carter administration, but I remember it was during that period. Nothing to do with him. We just remember it was 76, 77. They put him on TV, and they were cut ridiculously.
Hmm.
Anytime there was anything, it was like, "Oh yeah, hey, how would you like five? Yeah, I'll take five." And then all of a sudden, it's cut. It's like what? It was
Oh,
just,
oh,
or like
well,
hit
it's
him
like
in the
what they
head
did
with
with
a
the Bugs Bunny cartoons, especially the ones with him and Daffy. The rabbit season, duck season,
yeah.
and that was cut. Like Elmer would go like this, and you hear bang, and there would just be a shot of Bugs going. They
Yeah.
wouldn't. They wouldn't show Daffy.
His face like his upside down bill or
Yeah,
something. Like,
they would cut that part out somehow.
are
But
those things on TV now? They play those now, or they don't play those? I bet you they don't.
I think MeTV still has them, and,
But
and uncut.
really,
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
well, yeah. So we actually get a lot of talking in with this stuff.
talking is good.
Yeah, well, talking about movies and instead of Beatles all the
Yes.
time, Beatles.
Almost as good as eating spaghetti, 3 plates of spaghetti.
Almost.
Almost. Almost.
Oh, she bought some kind of like meatballs, a pre-prepared meatball or something. These are like
Oh,
sausages. They had like a sausage taste to them. They're horrible. I said I'm not eating these.
Sometimes
maybe
they
they were
put
sausage rolls.
pork and meatballs there that you
Yeah, I
buy.
didn't like. I'm not that I have anything against that per se, but I was in the mood for regular meatballs, and
Not that there's anything wrong with
I don't think so. Feel I got
it.
root beer. Nope, felt like a ginger ale.
I don't want pickles in my spaghetti.
Ooh,
Oscar, Oscar,
Bad.
Oscar.
ooh, mm,
Pickles in
yeah.
your spaghetti.
Mm. Or mushrooms.
Do,
I
do,
love
do,
all the situations that Felix will try to get Oscar into. Just he's a no he's
He's supposed to be
not a good
annoying.
guy.
No,
He's not a good guy.
It's the same thing as in the movie.
I know, I'm teasing.
Look, I'll come on you. Let's go. I'll fight. Look, in
He's
this corner.
he's inconsiderate. He's inconsiderate. Is the word I'm
Oh,
looking
he's a
for.
considerate guy. No, he's considerate in some way.
Uh,
How about like? Well, I'll give you an example of his consideration. When he's worried about the wrestler's shoulder.
yeah.
He's like,
Well, I
this
mean,
man
he's
should never wrestle
inconsiderate with
again.
yeah. Well, but he was inconsiderate because of Oscar's situation. I mean, here's Oscar being kind enough to let him take the pictures, and then now he's being and he knows how
Uh,
important that match is, that wrestling match is to Oscar.
I like the
You
one when
know,
he like there's one in the first season where he's like he stays over Murray the cop's house. He let him stay there,
yeah,
and he's
yeah,
clean.
yeah.
Murray's cleaning his gun, and he goes,
That's the first season.
I'm
Yeah.
warning you, Murray." He goes, "You've been very a good friend to me, so I won't report you, but I'm warning you. From now on,
Right.
watch your step." It's like I love stuff like
Yeah.
that, Felix. Uh, but anyway, yeah, he gets in all kinds of trouble. So,
I'm on the outs with this odd couple stuff.
I'm sorry. Well, you that should not be. I demand that you get
I
into the
just
odd
have
couple.
trouble with those Gary Marshall shows. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you do.
I do. Those Gary Marshall shows just rub me the wrong way.
Where is
They,
Beatles England at, Harold?
he might be referring to that Mazzy book that Joe just got.
Yeah, why are we talking about that?
Oh,
You know what was interesting about this doesn't really fit here, but what the hell? Um, anyway, I mentioned in the video that there was a radio show, talk show, Beatles show that I used to listen to Monday nights from 1979 really to 1984. It was every Monday night called, called the Beatles Hour. It was an hour-long show. It was sort of like we do here. It was the same group of listeners that would call up on the phone and they take phone calls.
Hmm.
And I went by the name of the Beatlemaniac, like hey, this is the Beatlemaniac, and we all had like different names and everything. And we call up, we got to know each other, just like you have Woodland Goblin or you have whoever,
mm,
And this was like people. Anyway, so I do that. I say that in the video. I talk about that show very briefly, and I get a comment from one of the hosts of the show who I remember named Jeff, who said, "Hey, I
mm,
can't believe it. You put such a smile on my face. I was one of the hosts." And this is 43 years ago,
yeah.
and I was 18. Okay, well, it's a college radio. So if I was 18 when I first heard it, they must have been like early 20s, 23,
Mm.
22, 20, something like that. Anyway, so he saw that video and it was nice to if he responds again, maybe I'll ask if he wants to ever do a Fab Gab or something.
Yeah, that'd be a
Talking
great
about that
idea.
because
Yeah.
it really,
From 40 years ago.
yeah, and we used to get together once a year. They get together on the campus of the college, and that's when we first found out because there's no internet, so it's hard to remember that, right? But
When? What?
and
There's
it
no
was
internet?
like, and we were hanging out. We were supposed to get together in August of '80. We got together, and this guy Jeff, the guy that found me, says, "Did you hear the news?" I said, "What?" He goes, "Lennon's in the studio." I says, "Oh, come on! No, he's in." He's in the studio recording a new album, and it was like, "Are you kidding?" It wasn't like 24/7 really thing with that, so it was like really pretty amazing. And yeah, I just remember that. And then they were on the air December because they were on Monday nights, so they were from 7 to 8 p.m. Every Monday. So that fateful night they were on doing a Beatles show from
Mm.
7 to 8 p.m. You know. Anyway.
Could have kept the show going, kept them from going home.
Well, it was, and he wrote in his comment. He said we were like the original YouTubers, and I go, yeah, that is true back then because that there's a new album come. I remember Tug of War. I don't know if this is common knowledge, but I remember him saying there's an album tentatively going to be called Hug Faux Love, like faux FO4 Hug Faux Love,
Mm.
which became Tug of War. Hug Faux
Mm.
Love. That's a terrible title.
That is a terrible title.
And yeah, all those albums from that period, 19, well, I discovered the show in March of 80. So I think from March 80 to 84 was like, they always tell you, oh, there's going to be a new album out, Stop and Smell the Roses or Somewhere in England,
Right.
Pipes
Mm.
of Peace.
Mm.
Hello, John Moreno. What's the good word?
Hello.
I cut my pigtails off
Cut your pigtails off, yeah.
to be the rest,
Oh,
and the rest.
I get it, yeah.
Okay.
Here on Gilligan's Isle,
Mhm.
since the cartoons.
And the rest. Did you
Yeah.
like the abbreviated song, or did you like the when they announce every character?
Oh
I
no,
like,
the
and
Professor and
Oh,
Mary.
every
Yeah,
character,
yeah,
every.
you gotta have and the rest.
Hmm. No,
yeah.
anything but those terrible filmation, Gilligan's Planet and stuff like that. Oh,
Mm.
jeez.
Here on Gilligan's Isle.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just never got into the show. How's that possible?
I got the full series over there.
Yeah, sure you do. What about you? Don't have colorized season one,
Alpha.
do you?
Yeah,
Would you like
even
this?
have the movie.
Would you like the first season colorized?
It has been.
It has.
It yes. Back when Ted Turner put it on, he
Oh,
colorized
it's
the
gotta
first
look
season.
bad. That's gotta look bad. That old colorizing.
Mm, I remember I didn't realize it was colorized until the end credits because
Oh.
they were different. So it had me fooled up until the end.
Well,
I
some of
thought,
those look.
oh, it's a colorized one. Oh,
They look good. After a while, the Bewitched ones and I Dream of Jeannie ones look
yeah,
good.
those were done great. So
Yeah.
it could have been the same company. I don't know, but it had me fooled. So it must have been pretty good colorization back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know I like the Munsters. They did one. They did a pilot. Not a pilot. One of the episodes of the Munsters they did. My Fair Munster, I think, and it looks great to me.
Hmm,
Mm.
That's another
Well, Henry, you missed most of this stream. I'm so
Henry. Where
sorry
have
to
you
Where
say.
been?
you been? Where you been, Henry?
You
Hmm.
know. So there you go.
Yes, sung by the Wellingtons. Yes, all except for that one in the pilot that sounded like was Calypso or whatever. That one kind of sucked
Once there was
anyway.
a man named Oscar. Oscar,
Yeah.
Oscar, Oscar, and he did Chip Dunn, his best friend. Oscar, Oscar, Oscar. Wait a minute. What about the time that Oscar bet Felix's grave money on a horse? That
No,
wasn't
yeah,
too nice. You bet my final resting
no,
place on a sweaty animal.
no. Yeah, there's a few times where Oscar was a little bit of an asshole.
You could say one of this is one of what can I say? You could say this is one of the worst things you've ever done. It's what does he say? I can't remember it. I'm sorry. I usually know better with this. I know everybody's dying to hear the dialogue. Doc
Too many
especially.
lines to remember.
It's outrageous. I know. You could say this is one of the, what can I say, Felix? You could say this is one of the most irresponsible things I've ever done. It's outrageous. Okay, this is one of the most irresponsible things I ever done. It's outrageous. But you're just saying that. Uh, well, self-explanatory.
I miss the good old days of Joni Loves Chachi.
Oh no, say it ain't so. When they look like 1980s kids
Yeah,
or
up
70s
on
kids.
stage. We're a band now.
What's my favorite Western? Well, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, if it counts. Otherwise, I like High Noon. I do like High Noon. And I like Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. And what's the other? There's one I like with Charlton Heston called Arrowhead that I like.
Mm.
Not many people know that Jack Palance is in it. Trying to think other westerns. There's other one. I did see Unforgiven once. I liked it, the Clint Eastwood one. Um,
I think the only Western I have is that remake of Wild Wild West.
the remake of
Uh,
Wild Wild West.
don't speak
Yeah,
of
but,
that.
yeah, but I did like it though. I
Mm.
thought it was fine. It didn't bother me any.
Oh boy, here we go. No, we're on track. We're on track. We're on track, Henry. We're on track. Killers of the Flower Moon, Scorsese, De Niro.
Mhm.
Pretty soon we're going to talk about 12 Angry Men. I know. I know that.
Mhm.
We
Oh.
just saw this in the theaters. I mean, this also bothers the hell out of me. Rant time, rant, because they only play the top-notch ones in theaters. Bring back stuff that's not necessarily. Nobody's going to see them, but let's see something that aren't always these A pictures or Citizen Kane, Casablanca, Wizard of Oz. Can I see stuff like Frankenstein meets the Wolfman? Can I see instead of seeing Bride of Frankenstein all the time? I mean, no, they're not going to do that. No. Can we see
Warner
Help
Brothers
instead of A
needs
Hard
the
Day's
money.
Night?
Mm.
Warner Brothers needs the money.
Rio Bravo is my #1 favorite Western.
I think I have to see that one again.
Mhm. And what if Warner
Martin.
Brothers does merge with Paramount?
Yeah, what is that? I saw things about. That's gonna everything. Warner Brothers or Disney?
Paramount's in dire is financially ruined, so Warner Brothers is looking into maybe merging with Paramount.
That
Oh, I
doesn't
also
make
like The Big Country, by the way. Sorry.
Yep.
like we're gonna be stuck with like one movie studio by the time this is over.
Yeah, I know. I'm still want to see
Wait,
what Disney's gonna do with the Planet of the Apes franchise. Those bastards. They
mm,
got the original ones. I got my Blu-rays. That's it. I guess.
well, the new ones are still under Fox too, aren't they?
I guess.
I think. I run over there and look. I'll bet they're Foxes. Just leave Kathleen Kennedy out of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got her name. I didn't really know about her till I heard all about. I guess Indiana Jones. She's involved in
Hmm.
that, and all these other
Yeah,
new
she's
things.
yeah
She's
yeah.
the one
But
who's in.
she, I mean, if you look at the stuff though, I mean, she's like a first ballot Hall of Famer for producers. I mean, if you look at the stuff that she's produced before taking over Star Wars, I mean, she's one of the most successful producers on the planet.
Hmm. She's lost her touch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have no
I don't.
interest in seeing that Bob Marley bio.
They're
No
just
interest
not. You
whatsoever.
know how I feel about it. They're just not. They don't do them accurately. I don't want to see them.
Well, even the wrestling one that I saw, the Iron Claw. I mean, there was a lot of inaccuracies in that one too.
And even great ones like Stagecoach, which I never see. Well,
Mm.
growing up, I did. I wasn't into westerns. I got in. I
Yeah,
started watching some later.
that year, 1939. Oh my God, all those great films that came
And
out
don't
that
forget
year.
Son of Frankenstein, 1939.
Mm. There you go.
No, don't tell me the searches, the overrated searches. No, a,
There
a,
you go.
a great.
That's got to come up at least once a once a show, live
Yeah, I was
stream
waiting
as
for
well.
that. A great film. All I could say is that'll be the day.
You know.
True Grit. There you go.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
a Kiss biopic.
Yeah, they deserve one. It
Mhm.
won't be accurate, but it'll be
Oh
something.
boy, God help us. Never mind helping you. Tell them to save my meatloaf.
Yeah.
I use that line all the time.
Oh, love that line. Love it, love it, love it.
Believe me, I don't care. I'll box you any day with this. There's much better lines in the TV show. Just don't know them by heart. That's the problem. A man who spends $60 a month on potato chips is
Yeah.
what is the rest of it? Is not what is it? Oh God.
Oh, I wrote it down. I got
No,
it
because
written
it's what
down.
was this? It was has no insurance. I don't have any
Yeah.
insurance. Doc's got to laugh at that line. But Felix, I don't have any insurance. A man who spends $60 a month on potato chips doesn't have insurance.
Mm.
And
Ah,
and by and the fact that he says potato chips, with it, the way he
Oh, here he
sounds it
goes.
out,
Yeah, a man
potato.
who spends $60 a month on potato chips cuts what,
cuts
down
down
on
on
his
his
insurance.
insurance.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
why. That's even better. He goes like, "Oh, but Felix, I cut down on my. I'm not insured. I cut down on my insurance." A man who spends $60 a month on
$60
potato
a month
chips
potato
cuts
chips
down on his insurance.
on insurance.
Mm.
And the thing is, he says potato. Now, if it was very proper, if it if it was exactly would say potato, potato chips,
Mhm.
Oh, that Tony Randall, he was a very good thespian.
a thespian,
Yeah.
a pest.
Okay.
Back where we come from, we call him a great man. Back where we come from, he's a pest. What inspired Star Wars?
I don't watch movie award shows anymore. All the movies that they nominate are ones that nobody cares about. At the bottom
Those are
of
the ones
the
that I care about. Those are the ones I care about. I love it when people say, "Oh, I never saw those movies." Well, I have, and they're great. And shame on you for missing them.
Ooh.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Mm.
Just
you
just
know,
say, oh, poor me.
The Shawshank Redemption, failed at the box office, and I was laughing because nobody knew how great it was until it started going on cable show or cable networks.
Now it's a classic.
I have no interest in seeing Wonka, none, and I won't see it. So
You're
there.
Not
missing a
even,
good film. That's what they
yeah,
say.
not even if they offer free candy bars.
Stop with the candy.
What
That stuff
kind
will
of
kill
candy?
you.
Well, I mean, if I get to
Wonka.
pick the candy bars, then I'll go see it.
Well,
Uh,
it's Wonka chocolate bars.
the overrated, good, the bad, and the ugly. Good, the bad, the
That's
ugly,
a
the
long
overrated.
movie.
Hmm.
It's classic,
Well,
Joe.
Outer West was one. Never seen it. Coughing again.
KOTFM.
I know.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna like Super
Yeah,
Mario Brothers.
but this is Henry. This is what we talk about movies. You stick with the same things, man. Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer. I don't care. You mentioned Oppenheimer more
Time
than
to
I mentioned the
you gotta
Beatles.
stretch your knowledge there. You gotta, branch out.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
widen your horizons.
Branch
Watch
out.
Gray Lady Down
Hmm.
with
Hmm.
Charlton Heston, David Carradine, and Stacy Keach.
Wow.
Watch some good exploitation films. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
stretch it out a little
No,
bit.
I am not going to see Shawshank Redemption, and I have no. I'm sick and tired of this business. That all you know are the really popular movies. I don't need to see that. Here, this is what you need to see, Henry. Herschel Gordon Lewis's
hmm.
cereal, the Blood Feast collection. There you go. That's what
That
you need.
looks delicious.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
you know
on the
what you need to see?
back of the
Hold on.
cereal box, you get the Herschel cutout mask.
Hmm. Just in time for Halloween. Hmm.
No, I know Shawshank. I don't care. I don't even know what Shawshank Redemption means, nor do I care.
I can't even say it.
I mean,
Shawshank.
I know it's a classic and all. Well, I don't know, classic's the word. It's supposed to be a great
And
film.
this is what you need to see. This is the sensual world of the Black Emmanuel films. This
There
is
you
like
go.
26
I could see
movies.
that.
These are all, you
Hmm.
got all different kinds of genres of film. You got what's the when you eat people, what's
Hamana,
that
hamana,
called
hamana.
again? Yeah, hamana hamana
Hamana,
hamana.
hamana, 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 hamana.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah. Except the box is empty.
Yeah,
And
well,
the
because
she
if I took
creature. That's
the
what you need to see. The
I
she
can't.
creature.
There's nudity on
Yeah, be
Oh,
careful of
oh.
that, huh?
you
God.
can't show that.
No, we don't want that. No,
Can't
Yeah, we
show
have
that.
all kinds of problems. You know that.
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Hmm. It's a family show.
yeah. Anyways, this is
Family.
great. Black Emmanuel.
Hmm.
It's a family
Thanks
affair.
to Severin Films, they do
Hmm.
great work.
It's a family
All of them
affair.
Yeah,
box office bonanzas.
yeah.
Bonanza.
Cannibals. That's what I was thinking. There's even a Black Emmanuel cannibal film.
All right, give me some stuff that you like that's low budget. And don't tell me Night of the
Yeah,
Living
come
Dead.
on. That one don't count. Uh,
Now you're talking. That's a great western. Way Out West. This one here, Way Out Laurel and Hardy, Way Out West and Blockheads. Blockheads is one of their best. Oh, it's great.
he doesn't care, Henry, if it's a Stephen King story or not.
I
He
don't
doesn't.
care. You're right. I don't
He
care.
doesn't care. You
Leave me
don't
alone.
care. Leave him alone. Come on. Leave the guy alone.
Leave me alone. Yeah. Mayo's Movie Madness. That's not a good title either. So it's so
It's
generic.
gonna be.
Anybody.
He's gonna be changing that in 2 weeks.
I told you, how many people like have freaking movie madness in it. I saw Macho Movie Madness. I've seen there's some woman I forget what Miranda's Movie Madness. It's like it's nothing original about it. Nothing
Hmm.
catchy about it. I'm gonna change that. Now you can change twice in 2 weeks. So I got one more time every 14 days.
Mayo's catchy movies.
Here we go. I'm gonna put it out there. People are gonna have to come up with the title, but they gotta know what I want. And it's Mayo's magnificent super duper movie challenge. They come up with these names, super duper.
Movie stuff.
Sometimes I'm in the mood for it.
You know what? Some of them they're really good. You know.
I don't think I've said straight up that I hate historical movies. Leave me alone.
No Napoleon for you.
I mean, it's not my favorite thing. Why? Doesn't everybody have a genre that's not their favorites? I mean, musical's not my favorite.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work, Patrick. Now the names come up.
Mayo's ketchup movies.
Ketchup movies. Mayo Super Duper Cinema Extravaganza. Like they come up with these things. I'm like, come on, man. Who's going to remember that?
I
You gotta
talk
do worse
movies.
too, like Mayo's 4:30 stream, instead of 4:30 movie.
Yeah.
It's got to
Mayo
be.
talks movies.
Yeah, they have a Tim Talks movies. They have a Somebody Else Talks
Um,
movies. It's hard, Doc. It's real
all the
tough.
good ones are taken.
Like Doc Docus. What does
So
that mean
hard.
again?
It started out being Doc Magnus, a DC character. Remember, Tom?
Wow.
Yeah,
He knows.
yeah.
Okay. Started out being Doc Magnus because I thought no one's ever gonna use that. It's an obscure comic book character. And then I found out there were like 5 or 6 others. And I went, oh. But I had already introduced myself as Doc. So I says, well, I'll keep that. And I'm going, Docus. Good enough.
Good enough.
Good
That's
enough.
almost like let me think of a title. Tom's Movie Channel.
Yeah.
How about Joe's
Ooh,
Movie
hey,
Channel?
There's not another Tom's movie channel out there, I can tell you that.
I'll bet there isn't. No, that's funny. I'm gonna do Joe's Movie Channel.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Good.
Uh,
I
No
wouldn't say
problem.
Prisoners is depressing. I mean, it's got moments of depressingness in it, but I wouldn't say it's like a depressing film.
Yeah, the $1 million movie.
Yeah, the $1 million movie. Yeah, Mayo's $1 million movie. There you go.
there you go.
That was the Channel 9 title. Here.
Yeah, $1 million movie.
The
How
afternoon
about
$1 million
Mayo's
movie.
50-cent movie?
Oh, who was the host for that? My dad was.
$half-dollar movie.
Half
See,
dollar.
that's the kind of thing. Like if people really realized that if enough people are aware of $1 million movie, and then you made a channel $half-dollar movie, that's the kind of like
50
thing I
cent
like.
movie.
I get it. Like I like the low budget stuff or like the lousy, the horror stuff. That
Yeah.
I like the clever things like that.
See, Danny's back. Mayo's Killer Cuts.
Yeah.
Now we
Mm.
get.
Yes. Prisoners is fantastic. I did really like Prisoners, Henry. So
Mayo's
thank you.
director.
Prisoners is fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It is a really good movie.
You mustn't fraternize with me, prisoners. Prisoners? I like half-dollar movie.
Yeah. But the
Now
thing is,
that's
if
good.
it's
Million
50
dollar
cent
half
movies,
dollar.
people will be looking for rap music here.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, but I didn't like that. I don't know because then I watch new movies also. So I would like the
Mm,
offbeat one for a while, but then I thought, Top Hat was an offbeat. I don't know. Am I going to talk about Top Hat? Here's my review of Top Hat.
the $1 million movie played the same movie all
Yeah, they
week.
played King Kong all week when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They did for a whole week. There was a channel yesterday, Christmas, that played "It's a Wonderful Life" 24 hours.
Ugh,
Mm.
jeez. Oh, Bill Kennedy. No, no Bill. How
Bill
about Rita
Kennedy.
Bell? No, okay.
What?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Nice try
So,
though, Doc.
those are the movie hosts around here years
Or
ago.
like if you had like Tinseltown or something, anybody ever heard of that? But yet,
Yeah.
because it's like if it was a lot of horror and like lousy grade Z movies, it might have like something that sounds like Tinsel, but it's a play on that. I like stuff like that, but I can't
Mm.
think of one.
Wordplay.
It's tough.
Hmm.
Yeah, it references Planet of the Apes, except that Planet of the Apes isn't like what all I want my channel to be.
Hmm.
Movie Madhouse. I thought of all these. But now it gets crazy because the harder you try, the harder it is. That's what happens.
Mm.
It's a madhouse. A madhouse.
I mean, one day it's gonna like hit me, and it's gonna be like, wow,
Mm.
man.
The light bulb.
It's gonna be like that is perfect.
Mm. And then you'll find out somebody already has it.
Yeah, like at Offbeat Cinema,
Mm.
Yeah.
somebody that's been around for like 40 years or something.
Mm.
Cranmar's delicious mystery appetizer.
I thought it was a food channel.
Average Joe's. Well, there you go.
There we go. What's up there, Lucky?
Mm. A late Mayo movie.
It's Lucky Jackson.
Sounds like you're dead.
The late what? And now for the late show.
Mm.
Come on, you know what that
Yeah.
is, Doc, by now.
Captain Video.
He's getting out of honeymooners. And now for the late. Here's a sandwich. What like anything attitude sandwich?
Well, if you have to get up in the morning.
Yeah. Fell down the stairs. And now we blast off for Pluto and the moon.
Mm.
You,
Yeah, I
you've been
probably
through
won't
those.
get it
You've been through
done
those
for a
twice.
while.
Sorry, Doc. Say again.
I said I'm likely not going to watch The Honeymooners again for a while.
You watched them twice, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched them twice, but you got to go on to other things.
Oh, of course.
That's-
You are.
So, like, remember I told you about that guy named Dan Monroe?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of Lost in Space stuff, cool stuff, nice
Yeah.
stuff, great stuff. It's getting me into the Lost in Space movie.
Yeah, I still stopped. I haven't. Yeah.
I'm ready for some Lost in Space, but I got to finish.
Thank you.
what I have to do.
I appreciate that, Reb. But do you know who does care about the name channel? Me. I understand what you're saying, but I care about it.
It's a Mayo movie.
I don't even have to have mayo in there. I realize that. The only reason I want that in there is because I want it to just be somehow connected to the other channel. That's the only reason. And just think, now. Here's my dilemma here. Now and this is the right thing to do. How about I'll tell you what. How about if I call it Henry's Movies Channel, and I do it with my name. I already thought of this, by the way. I keep saying I've thought of CineMayo before, right? And I know some people have come. I forget if I ever decided to use it, they're going to say, "Oh, I thought of it." Yeah, I thought of that because it has cinema in it. I thought of that.
Mm.
Okay, Henry, you whatever. Anyway, what was I going to say? I thought so. Okay, now here's the thing. So here I am with the new Odd Couple Blu-ray set. Now I got a DVD set that I don't need.
Oh, you can have a contest.
Oh
Well, I
boy.
wonder who would like that. Well, I mean, I could send
Sell
it
it
to
to the
somebody,
record
but
store.
right,
Sell it
Doc?
to the record store.
But then I
Get
got to
some
force it.
credit.
You don't like Gary and Marshall, but no, I wouldn't. I
Take
would
it.
get nothing for that. But I still want to see if these are all okay first. Make sure there's nothing different.
Mm.
So,
Do you have a DVD set of Blansky's Beauties?
how about persecuted Mayo?
Persecuted.
Wrongly persecuted Mayo. How's that?
Mm.
Sorry, couldn't resist. It's
Mm.
like some of the stuff I hear, man. Some of the lies I hear, unbelievable.
Mm.
Uh, if I ever went there. Ba, 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 ba,
All right, I think
ba,
I'm gonna
ba.
go eat, Joe.
You're gonna eat what? What's more important, being here or eating dinner?
Eating dinner because then I gotta record the last two legs episode of the year
Oh, by the way,
tonight.
I didn't watch it. I bounced through it. But like I said, if you're doing a show on McCartney,
Right,
didn't it make sense?
right.
Not as a braggart thing, but the fact that I had all three that I could have showed them and
We
discussed them.
we we, we mentioned you.
Oh well,
A
I
mention is good.
I wasn't invited to come on and show my three records,
Oh,
which would have been
Well,
a
because
smart
I
move.
mean, everybody that's watching them already knows. Everybody that's watching that episode knows what they all look like, anyways, Joe.
Then why do the episode? Oh, you mean
Oh, yeah.
and Andy was like, "Oh, I got all these. Look at all these other ones I got. I don't need them." Yeah, but well, I said the same thing. If these were around back then, you might have also bought these in addition to the ones
Yeah.
he had. Was one of
Yep.
them the Coke bottle one or not the Coke bottle one?
Yeah, it was the Coke bottle.
Yeah, it was. I thought that's the part one of the parts I watched. The even couple. Now that's a great idea there, Lucky.
Uh,
Even couple. There you go.
Well, I don't know. It's nothing to do with me. It has to do with him because as I keep want everybody to know, and I know there are people with ears out there. Gary's channel, even on his own channel, if you check out Gary's comics and movies, he hasn't done a video in like 3 months.
Ooh.
really?
Yeah, so something's up, and I don't know what's up. He did one of these. If you look, one of these movie discussions with us, I think October, which is only 2 months ago. It's not that long ago. So I don't know. I hope he's okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
A couple of times, once in a blue moon, I call. I say, "Is everything all right?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm just, I'll let you know." He's like, "I think he's just something's up," but he's not. He's not. Maybe he's got something he's got to do, or he's waiting, because he doesn't even do his own channel. He used to put up comic videos, movie videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about the Charlie Chan movies? Those are the kind of things I got to see. I want to see Tom go through all the Charlie Chan movies. There's like 75 of them or something. That's what I want to see.
No,
Different
I mean
actors.
I've only got maybe 30 years left. I ain't got much
That's
time.
true. That's true. You know what I mean? Best case
Yeah.
scenario, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody has enough time for 75 Charlie Chan movies.
Yeah, you got to watch them over and over and over and over too. That's like, yeah.
I
It's
think
the
I'd rather watch a Gary Marshall film festival.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, I like it. I love what's his name. Warner Oland is great. I like him in there.
Mm.
So what else can I say? Well, okay. Well, I mean, I have to eat too. I mean, it's past 2 hours. We've been on here enough. So anyway, thanks everybody for being here, Doc. I'm so glad you were able to pop up here
Thank you, Doc.
for this movie
Thank you,
discussion,
Tom.
which was
Thank you,
fun.
Joe. Thank you, all you lucky people out there to watch.
You know. And what else can I say? Thanks everybody in the comments. Thanks everybody for joining us. And we'll do this again, okay? Because it's going to be a new year and it's going to be some more movie stuff, huh?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Oh, there's Danny. Bye bye. Bye, Danny.
All right, Danny. Bye bye.
See you all soon. Cheers.
You know,